topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
Welcome to the neighborhood of. I'm still here. He back. Oh, he's back. Wow. Yeah, I'm just pouring in some water. Yo, welcome to another episode of Killah Priest Podcraft. Say it right. I am your host, Killah Priest, and running the rocket is none other than AD, A Dizzle.
What's good? Welcome back. It's going to be a wild show. You already know. Let's go.
Man, it's going to be fire. I want to send a shout out to the moderators, the Oracles, Coach Kadaka in the world, Voltage in the building, Vinny Black Lodge, Peace, Guam in the building early. Shout out to Guam. Yeah, we're gonna go out there and see Guam again, man. I'm just happy to be back. Shout out to J Doe. He says Killah Priest Podcraft. You guys, the three. I always love when they do this.
Yeah,
it means peace. Peace and love to you. Voltage, what up? You say what up, KP and AD. Ed Wren. Oh man, there's a lot of love. I'm gonna let y'all come in the building. We got a lot to discuss. I got a message from Myeoshe.
Myeoshe.
I said it. Don't tell her I said that. Myeoshe, she's kind of sick. She's I said it like that, but she's going through something. She's under
the weather.
Yeah, under the weather. Something like that. You know what I mean? So we're gonna send out some peace to make sure she gets well. I myself just came back from Alaska. Many of y'all know I've been out there doing some shows and seeing some bears. Shout out to Alaska. Skagway. Shout out to Skagway. Shout out to I got a couple of shout outs. Shout out to Reby, who made the thing happen, to my man Lance, and to definitely my man Jared, who put the Crystal Saloon together. Dope spot. If you're ever in that region, go there and make some noise. I have I'm just starting my water real quick for my tea. And a lot of you you know how it goes. I'm going to do tea today. I'm not going to just do cold brew because we're going to slow it down and have it at a respectable level, right? We're going to get wild with coffee today.
I already had my coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
shout out to the coffee drinkers out there in the world.
I could pour you some.
Yeah, exactly. I know they ready with their lattes, and we're going to talk about. We got a lot to talk about, man. We just came from a Starbucks where they were doing all type of, I told you. And they were going into they put it in a blender. Bougie. I always have to do that.
Very nice, like a frappuccino.
See? Bougie words. Anytime, that's a big word too, frappuccino. Anything that sounds Italian. Somebody said killer. 100% cafe. Nitro cold brew. Just Jay in the building. Shout out to Just Jay. He understands what the nitro cold brew do.
What's that noise?
Uh-oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
That's that retrograding effect.
Retrograde is an effect. Oh, so scriptures coming. We have, if y'all remember my birthday, we have somebody going to come through again. Tonight it's going to be very special. It's going to be fun. She just got back from Puerto Rico, man.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, another Leo up in the building. Yasmin is still in the building. What up? She gonna come and join us on here in a few. Whatever, you ready? You were.
Okay.
Get ready. So it's gonna be some fun. We're gonna have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I did some recording out there also. Shout out to Goop Sack. These guys were dope, and it's called a what is it called? The circle thing. A Ukuro. You know, it's like a circus. You get in. Let me get the name right.
What you talking about, Breeze?
Type in YUKO. They have like a Ukro. You have something like it looks like a circus tent. It's a tent. Put intent. And there's an R somewhere in there. Yeah.
You content?
Yeah. Yukon. Yeah, there you go. And it was super dope, man. And they did this, and we were in there, and they got a studio in it. It was crazy. We was deep into the woods, and the acoustics that they had vibing out was incredible. You know, like I said, I just got here. Let me see. We got a new Lazy Boy, Fresh and Kush. That's right, lay up. Yo, shout out to Just Jay. I got to come back out there. I was just in San Francisco, but connected flight wasn't that bougie. Once you connect from a small region, she kind of dope. yeah, it's a yort. That's it. Yeah, that's it. They got it right. Yort. Y-U-R-T.
Fine.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. Yeah, see, that's kind of fire, yo. Dope. And then they hook it up, like, you know, it's level, it's off the ground, and it's kind of crazy. And shout out to Crumb too, Crumb TV. He hit me up because I want him to come down and run that back because I'm here now. You know what I mean? And he said he didn't feel he rocked it. Man, he destroyed it. I think he was dope, super dope when he came through. Purple Heart, shout out to all the Virgos out there. Y'all turn up. It's Sul, where's Sul at? Sul, he's somewhere is he in the chat room?
I haven't seen him.
Should be coming through. Word, KP, AD, yeah, we in the building. We're gonna do this. All right. Before we start the show, there's a lot of things we have to get off the chest, off the top. As y'all come in the building, I'm looking at there. Jody Southworth in the building. She says, peace, KP. Hello. How are you? Yeah, Coach Kadaka Virgo. I found out somebody else was a Virgo. There's a lot of Virgos out there in the world.
Yeah, remember Kazodiak pointed out that they're in your friend house of friends. Virgo's your house of friends, which is probably Gemini. So he said that you would have a lot of Virgo friends.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how that adds up. Shout out to L. Thompson, Diamond Face Disciple 17. Love to KP and AD. God bless y'all. God bless you too, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat, man. We're gonna get started. All right. Yasmin, you ready to come up? Tell me when you're ready. Let me know. I know you got an ill story too. You was telling me some funny stuff. It's good to travel. It's good to get out, you know what I mean, of your normal environment and go out and look at the trees and the waters. We always talk about that. Does something to the neurons and the dopamine inside your brain when you start going out and you start seeing other things. It gives you the smell, just the beautiful sun rays. So it's just a good time. And we're not here for a long time, but a good time. That's what I always say. And what I experienced in Skylag, saying it backwards again because I'm drinking some Juno. It was very good, man. I went out there and we went looking. Should I say looking? We went mushrooms. All type of mushrooms, different type of mushrooms. I seen a bunch and I got them on film. I got to send it to you, AD.
Okay.
And the weather was right for them. Cloudy, rainy, and these mushrooms would just come up. And it's amazing how, how they never, they like was real mushrooms though. Like not those little caps. They were like big, man. And some of them, like they had turkey tails. They had this one, what's the one you always talk about?
Amanita mascara.
Yeah, Amanita mascara. They had polyporous through the forest, and this one that comes out red. I'm gonna send you a couple of them, and some of them I want to use for a video. The mushroom joint.
Mm-hmm.
I want to use some of that. Yeah, I saw those with the sea salt on them. Look like they pour sea salt on these mushrooms. I'm telling you, the reindeer ones, very it was crazy and enchanting. And when I walked through the forest, it's like it did something to me. It pulled off a lot of stress, and that's why I always recommend everyone go to the forest at some point to get themselves aligned. You know what I mean? Get in the water, um, feel nature, let nature feel you. Uh, in exchange for your stress, you give nature your stress, and you feel a little bit better. Sometimes it make you want to float in the water. You know, you just lay back and just float in the water, and you feel so at peace. The sound of running water, because it starts working on you right when you walk into the forest. It starts with the sound, and you might see a little squirrel here and there, or you might see a little eyes that light up. You don't know what it is. It could be a butterfly, anything, and it just disappears. And it's just a beautiful scenery. It's good for the mind, the mental mind, and the nature itself, for the nature part of you, and get you kind of in tune, like a tune up for you. So it's almost like meditating, but the forest is meditating for you. You know what I'm saying? So you just going into it, and it just somehow I got this breeze that just came through my head, through my ears. You know what I mean? You feel a nice breeze just go through your ear, like maybe a hand just went, and it's kind of make you feel like, oh man, this is comfort. And then you let go of a lot of things what we be holding on to, a lot of things that we grip on to that we can easily release when we're in the right environment. Somebody said, did you see any bears? That's a treat too. I did see two of them, but they were far away. Well, shout out to Triple JC. They were climbing up a little hill, and then me and my man Jared, we went around the other way to see if we could see them, but we've been too close. Aurora Borealis was out there. We saw just like cars on the other side of the sky. They're flicking their headlights on, and the headlights being multiple rainbow colors. So and it's almost like it flashes, and there's like a bunch of cars on the other side of the sky just hitting the hydraulics. A beautiful scenery, yo.
Nice.
Sets the stage for healing.
Yeah.
There's a stage that you got to set for healing, growth. There's a type of stage, and that's what it was doing. It was setting a good mood. And then on top of that, we had Crumb come in, and he started revealing things that's in the scriptures that normal people probably overlooked. A lot of people don't understand those things. And I was catching it because I'm catching nature too.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. And then you went to the astrology of it. And then it's a combination, because I was actually to see the heavens above, you know what I mean, the celestial bodies formulate that, and even cloudy, being in the cloud, man, you gotta go to sky. That place is amazing, man.
Amazing.
The place is amazing. And the celestial bodies, they were like dancing in the skies. Even though it was cloudy here and there, you could still feel. And I saw rainbows. I got rainbows on my tape too. Very good trip, man. I said, when you see rainbows, and I saw 3, 2. Well, I mean, one of them was 2. It was one coming up, and it was right into the haze too when I was on the ship. Yeah, I got on the ship too. And sometimes we got to get, this is the ancient people, how they traveled. Back in the days, it took ships. It wouldn't be just transporting with, I got my esoteric mind that's out there, and I know we can talk on that, but ships are just flow through, man. They just go through. No traffic. Yeah. No traffic. All you got to do is worry about the storm. You know what I mean? As long as you're traveling, you're going to your destination, and it's smooth. Sometimes you may have a little thunder and a little lightning there. Don't get afraid. Don't be afraid of that little thunder and lightning, because in the morning or when you reach your destination, you can just release things. You can just go. And you will get there. You will get to your destination, because I got to mine, and you will get to yours. Not only, you know what's deep about traveling? It's not only that I was looking for my destination, but others were on the boat ship too. So if I got to my destination, that means they got to theirs. Collective. It was just a beautiful scenery. And then the brother, and then I got to tune in to you and y'all, everybody, the beautiful, shout out to Aurora Borealis. See the beautiful craft room. And yeah, man, he was revealing things. There's a lot of things that we think about coming up. We are puzzled, jigsaw, just in our minds. What is this about? What is that about? We try to figure out things. And the best thing is to do your own research, but things are open up to you when you're not looking. You ever experienced when you're looking for your keys or anything, and when you stop looking, it's right there?
Yeah. I get all mad too. I'll be like, where the hell is my... Oh, there it is. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Yeah. Things you be searching for be right there in front of you the whole time. When you stop looking so hard, you're right there. Greater is he that's in you, that's he that's in the world. It's everything that's inside of self. You can take all type of things and bring it to yourself. That's what I learned from the mini tour or the shows that we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Peace to you, Aurora Borealis, in the building. A little bit here, a little bit there. It was a beautiful build. And so, like I was saying, when you're going through these, when you start opening up these scriptures and you start opening up these ancient texts, or you start reading the hieroglyphs on the wall, whatever you into, the Sumerian, to cuneiforms or anything. Sometimes when you walk away, even if you're writing rhymes or if you're doing your poetry, when you walk away from it, or technology, when you walk away from it, and I don't mean turn your back and say, I'm never going back, but you walk away from it for a minute to give yourself a breather, and you come back twice as strong, you be ready. That's a word for that. A word for that. It's the aha moment, the beautiful aha. When you say aha, you release things. It's like aha moment. Let it be right there. Focus on self and coming back to, this is what I learned, coming back to it, it becomes more easier. It's like, it was a trick we used to do back in the days where you had two fingers, two people, and they would try to lift a chair with somebody sitting on it. And the first time you try, it's kind of hard. But second time, something happens, it's dealing with the neurons in the brain, where it becomes easier. I don't know, you could just move it a little bit. The person either budge or you could lift them up. I've seen it happen. Judge Jay said bullseye. Facts. We just talking treat. We just talking truth. Soon we're gonna open up the shout out to Coach. She said, you are appreciated. Super chats. Yeah, when y'all come in, y'all got questions, come on through and let's build. We rapping the takes. Somebody said, Triple JC, take it. Yeah, shout out to Australia too. Take a break and have a Kit Kat. James Brown said, if you don't get it the first time, back up and try it again. Who else said that? At first you don't succeed.
Try.
Aaliyah?
Again. Yeah.
Yeah. At first you don't succeed. Dust it off and try again. And that's what I learned. And just being in tune. And when you start growing in tune, things will open up to you. You can start relaxing and seeing things as they are and not for what they appear to be. You start taking more vitamins. You start looking deeper into yourself. You start taking more vitamins. You start looking at your body because you want to match your spiritual self. You want to match yourself. So who else to help you but the trees in the forest? You want to match where you at mentally. So you start to look at the intake, the body intake, and then you start, man, where's my Manuka honey at? Oh.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah. Manuka honey. Came back. I had some oatmeal too. I came back with some oatmeal. Romeo must have died. I love it. Yeah, no doubt. Jason asks, Priest, you know, hey, this is what I went for.
Yeah.
I went and got the big one too. I went and got some Manuka honey. You want to have some, AD?
Hell yeah. Well,
let's get a spoon. I'm gonna take some too. I mean, Harry, shout out to Harry.
You can have it with your tea, yeah?
Yeah. I don't usually mix it with the tea, but it all goes in the same spot. But
I know, right?
let's do it. Let's get some matcha on here. Don't let me take this off. Select the green. Killah Priest produce honey. Hey, no doubt, all day long. The essential meal. Oh, we also gonna have Inky coming on. I spoke to Knowledge Bone. We're gonna have him on to speak about his he didn't come on the last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
AD, he's supposed to have been here. I don't know what had happened, but he gave us his email. And for his semester, he was doing the speaking and things like that. Okay. So I was inspired. I felt so good. I said, let me go ahead and get some raw Manuka honey.
Yeah.
You want some too? Yeah, some raw Manuka honey.
That's the good shit right there.
Yeah, because I heard a lot of people talking about Manuka honey. Yeah, it has a lot of minerals over here. It's honey. I don't know, it's Manuka. Why do they call it Manuka? But we can look that up. Yeah, it's one of the strongest versions of honey. These bees work hard. You know, you be talking about you working hard and nobody works harder than a bee. And they little with stripes on them. So yeah, pull them up.
Best sources of sugar.
I'm telling you, man, you get this Manuka honey, you get that in your system and you start lining up. And there's a lot of other stuff goes with it. Elderberry, you know what I mean? Real sea moss, remember that? And then you do it a little bit because everybody wants change right over time. You know, we've been souped up by the American way, the so-called American way of having everything compact into a pill. Presto, and here it goes. Instant grits is not the best grits. Everything's instant because they're trying to satisfy. They just want to satisfy comfort.
You've always been in love with the process of things. I noticed that. That's why you always make your own tea. You like doing things from scratch. I noticed that you always like making your own things. You know what I'm saying? You're all about home cooked. You like the process. I noticed.
It's the natural way.
Yeah.
You can't forget that.
Yeah. Because I remember every time I talked about something, you'd be like, why don't you make it yourself? Why don't you do it from scratch? You know what I mean? Like with juices, you're like, why don't you make your own juice? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't got time for that. But like for you, you love the process. Yeah. That's cool.
Something about when you slow things down and you do things from the grain.
Yeah.
Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count on my fingers sometimes. Mm-hmm. People like, hey, dude, we got calculators.
Yeah.
But never forget where it came from.
I remember signing up for calculus in college.
Yeah.
And I brought my calculator. I thought we were going to be using calculators. I'm like, well, it's calculus. Got my calculator all set. And they're like, no, it don't work like that. It's a whole other algorithm of numeric equations.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I can handle all this. I thought I was going to be using more of my calculator. I dropped out of that class. But here's the benefits of honey, Manuka honey.
Let's do it.
Helps acid reflux, helps acne and eczema.
I suffer from that, yeah.
Helps all kinds of infections. It's got
skin right. Everybody be looking at me skin. Because you never know. You know what I mean? You might just got, I tell you that vibration of the universe is real. Put it on your skin. You might be suffering from things you don't even know about because there's so many chemicals they put on us And then they try to help us with more chemicals that kill us, like lotion, certain type of lotions.
Your body eats that.
Yeah.
You don't want to put something on your body that you wouldn't like eat because like it goes through your pores, you know? There's only 4 feet of length between your pores and your blood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can get a little tipsy if you put enough vodka on your skin. You know what I mean? That's just gonna go into your bloodstream.
Fact.
Coconut oil is like the best moisturizer. You don't want to use all those chemicals they use.
Fact, though.
Do you know what I'm saying? They blame skin cancer on the sun. It's like, nah, because they didn't have skin cancer way back when. That only came around when people started putting suntan lotion on their backs and shit.
Fact, though.
You know what I'm saying?
You know how much they have statistics. We can pull up some of them. What's scary is there's so much suntan lotion in the ocean. That round too. But you know how much suntan lotion, chemicals from suntan lotion is in the ocean?
Yeah.
That's why I be frothing up at the end, pushing all of that stuff. You get up there, it's little bubbles
It's a
in
bit
there.
frothy. I noticed that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's with all these bubbles?
Because the ocean don't want that. They don't know nothing about. Give me a name brand suntan lotion. They don't know nothing about
Copper tone?
Yeah. Copper tone, yeah, okay. Yeah, copper tone.
Yeah.
It's funny you knew that.
That's the only one I remember.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
That's the only one. Remember,
Yeah.
remember the old
They don't know-
billboards that would show like the
Yeah.
dog and the girl?
Yeah.
That's the only one I remember.
Pulling their drawers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Copper
that.
tone.
Yeah, exactly. Pulling up panties. No, her panty line. Speaking of panty line, I took a nice little ocean line.
Ocean line.
Yeah, I was on a little cruise. It's called a ferry from Juneau, Skagway. Skagway is a beautiful place, man. I would love to go there, and I'm gonna stay on the subject. I would love to go there near Christmas because shout out to Rebe, it's like a storybook. It looks like a snow cone. That place is like you shook it up, and everybody just low breeze. It's like I was there. It was like it's real beautiful, man. The stuff, but I promise you that no one leaves that place.
Wow.
They're ghost of the Christmas past, I guess. Stay there.
Wow.
Some people you may have met in your life that you may not know. They could be ghosts. You know what I mean? Here to teach you a lesson. So a lot of you be looking at negative people around you and you be like, man, why is this person come? No, it's just here to teach you a lesson. It's not, don't get mad at the person. Just try to learn from that and see what it is. See how Mojito's setting up this jump on me. And know what it is that you got to learn from that information, from that person. Because they're teaching you something that's bigger than what you see.
Yeah. Even a wise man can learn from the fool.
That's right. But the fool, come on, let's finish. Got to finish that.
What is it?
But the fool cannot learn from the wise man.
They can learn from each other.
No, it takes a wise man to understand. The fool doesn't know. He doesn't get it. He has to continue learning those lessons till he become in his wisdom. You know, if you can find wisdom within the fool, you probably could. But it's two separate things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Start separating yourself from negativity and get to your positivity and be around, you know, vibrations. I sound like I'm on my live right now. Am I preaching right now?
That's what the priests do.
Just building.
Priests be preaching.
Because we're about to eat some Manuka honey.
Yeah, I'm glad you wanted that good sugar right there.
It's the best sugar.
That's the fructose right there.
I don't want to see them chocolate chip cookies no more in my life.
Yeah. The bad part about cookies is not the sugar.
What is it?
It's the oils they put in there.
But then they didn't come out with big chunks. Chocolate chunk. How the hell I was supposed to walk through Whole's Food with chocolate chunks with
I seen them
brown
too.
butter. They
use the brown butter.
Listen, brothers and sisters, it's hard out there. They got brown butter, and they say the word, because I don't know something about the word butter. When you see butter, you're like, oh, damn, that shit, butter. Butter sounds it.
I mean, butter is better than vegetable oil. But the thing is, you don't know how much they're putting in those cookies.
Yeah.
That's where you want to make them yourself. If you're going to have cookies, you got to make them yourself. That you can regulate how much fat's going in now.
Yeah. Vegetable oil does sound like a
horrible.
Yeah.
That's what we got to get away from.
Like, where's the vegetables? I eat vegetables, but what kind?
Yeah, but it's compressed into that acidic linoleic acid, man. That's the bad part.
Right. Acidic
Linoleic acid. That is the enemy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We got to stop. We got to get away from those things.
Yeah, man.
And as we do, as a collective, we will start growing. We'll be in the star. Y'all want that Stargate mind? Y'all want to open up those portals, them Stargates? Start eating right. Start eating correct. Start going into yourself. You'll start seeing things open up. Then you can break down scriptures and you can decipher the hieroglyphs if you want. You can even go back and you can even go higher than them. You can even go higher than those levels if you're ready for it. But you have to be able to be initiated, and being initiated sometimes is not even that deep. Is you initiating yourself into eating and being of a positive mind state, because a lot of us we get in our own way. We do.
True.
Doubt thinking. And then we teach ourselves, and it sits in our cells. See, everything, it sits in our cells. That's why we got to work stuff out, man. It be in your cells. It's memory. We be teaching ourselves these negative vibes, and it sits in our cells, and then it can be released. It can be released. You go to saunas and things like that. They have spiritual saunas where you can kind of like move things off your spiritual growth, off your mind, the callous that you created over the years of just building stuff up and not knowing how to get it, and you feel like you're in a rut. But you get out that rut.
Yo, isolation tanks. You know about that?
Let's talk about it.
Rogan talked about it. These are like isolation chambers. You go into these spots. You can go in there in like swim trunks, but you just lay there. And then
shout out to Hari.
This huge lid will close on top of you. And then you can either have like ocean music in the background, like ocean waves, or you can just be in complete silence. But you lay there in salt water. And you lay there for an hour. And you're literally floating in there, but you're floating so much that you don't even feel your own body. So it's just, you become just yourself. I did it once on weed. It didn't work out as good because I was thinking too much. But if you go there sober and you lay there, you no longer feel your body. You're just weightless. So you just feel your mind in its own. It's a perfect place to meditate. Even if you don't meditate, you automatically start meditating in there. It's incredible. But the best part is that it's loaded with magnesium. And 90% of people are deficient in magnesium. It's one of the top, besides potassium, things that people are all deficient in. Is magnesium. But anyway, you come out of there after an hour, you are so relaxed. Your mind is so much more at peace. It's one of the most greatest experiences. Only $75. There's a place over here in Santa Monica called Pause. And you go in there, $75. And there's a little shower in there and everything to wash off all the salt. But it's worth it though. I went there with my ex a few times. Worth it. Changes your whole week. You feel it. Bro, my God. Because magnesium is great topically.
Right.
So, I mean, you could eat it through, certain foods. Chocolate has it. Coffee has it.
Right.
But if you get topical magnesium, go to sleep. You sleep so good, man. And you already know about the importance of sleep. So, isolation tanks.
All right, so let's stop up with isolation tanks. That was a shout out to Hari. He has one.
Okay.
We was in there, and
the water one or the
took me
one
in
that you're talking about where you're just sitting there?
No,
is it
you're right.
with salt water?
No, I'm pretty sure we didn't get into that chamber, but I did get into one of them. I was just with.
I think you're talking about the IQ.
Yeah, it wasn't an isolation.
Hyperbaric chamber.
Yeah. Well, I get
hyperbaric. I think he has the hyperbaric chamber.
Yeah. That's funny. I was in the Dead Sea, and the Dead Sea has a lot of minerals in it, and it kind of holds you up. And this is natural, and it's probably at the bottom of the world, bottom of the earth, or something like that. It's like the lowest point, and the minerals that's in there will keep you up. So I think the isolation chamber is like a replica of that type of vibe. Because everything that we create, you can find in nature itself, like a distiller, right? You can buy a tabletop distiller, but it's imitating what nature already produced. It's an iron cloud. It's a cloud that does naturally takes the water from the earth, the still itself. Vaporize and fatten up the clouds, and then it rains back after it cleans off the heavy metals that come off of it.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't take up all that type of stuff. So I know what you mean, and I've been in that isolation chamber with someone I can't remember, but I know what you mean. It's a feeling of euphoric.
This is the hyperbaric chamber. That's a different one, but yeah, they all do different things. This one looks like out of a sci-fi movie.
You know what's crazy? You kind of look like a pill.
Pill?
Like a pill. Like you're in a pod, right?
Oh, you mean it's these pods?
Yeah.
They look like giant pills?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's benefits to all these things.
Somebody said magnesium is ruled by the sun. Is that true?
I could see that, yeah. And it's funny because that is the cell salt for Leos, and Leos are ruled by the sun. And that's why you'll see a lot of Leos love nuts.
Yeah. Chocolate.
Chocolate has magnesium. Leos love chocolate.
How many of y'all know chocolate is a nut? Come from the cacao nut. That's what it is. It's a gigantic nut.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. It's true.
Interesting.
We don't let these companies, because they put all this bad sugar inside. I know you probably got something to say about that.
No, high fructose corn syrup is bad. Yeah, for
fructose corn syrup, and I'll stand on my square. You know what I'm saying, with that sugar.
Yeah.
But I know that our bodies work daily to get rid of all these toxins. That's why we get bumps and stuff like that, break out of things, and it's interesting, very interesting. You really can't really start going into your real quest until you start getting things together internally.
Yeah.
Before you start going to your outer space trips and then you start breaking things down on the outward. Some people are blessed that can do that.
Yeah.
But then either way, the connections start coming, because once you start doing the outer world, the inner world will have to react and connect with that, because you have to connect all this Tetris, man. This is You know what's deep about Tetris? When they hit the bottom, it disappears.
Ooh. Yeah.
You get all of the shapes together, but when it hits that bottom, it goes. You have to, and it brings the surface down, because your elevation, you're bringing it to you at the same time.
You got to build with no gaps.
Yeah. Fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
Fill in the gaps. Qbert. Fill in the gap. Dig dog. You learn about somebody about to hit me with Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man. It's cool until you till you get that pellet. You start chasing the ghost. It's all a game, yo.
True.
But when you get that pellet, they all turn blue. Then you got the power. You got the energy. So we got to look at ourselves on that scale.
Damn it, Mojito.
Yeah, you know he's going to break the bill.
He knows we live.
Yeah.
He got to get his 15.
The cats, he got 9 lives, man. Yeah.
Well, I'm still waiting for that first one to pass.
That what?
Yeah, he's 13 now. We just had his birthday.
Shout out to Mojito. Happy he's a Virgo also.
He's a Virgo, yeah. That's why he's a picky eater.
Okay. Let us continue building.
Yeah.
We in the zone. We in the zone today. Always follow and get into your zone, yo. Let me see. Pat him, KP. Oh, I got that. I possess that power right now. Yeah, look, I possess that power. Sometimes you got to get into your zone. Smack him up with iPods. Underwater. Yo, got to the Egyptian cat god.
They're trying to see if he's gonna freak out.
Connecting to the spiritual aspect of things, and shout out to my man Hakeem, man. Yeah, he put me up on a series of Sandman. I saw a little bit of it, and I'm on episode 1. I got to get to 2. Very good, very deep. For the advanced class, let's start this matcha while we build.
Demetrius was like waiting for Mojito to Will Smith you, AD.
Yeah, he's ready.
I mean, as long as I don't mess with him when people are here,
Can I get a spoon?
he won't Will Smith me. It's funny you say that because there's somebody named Will Smith in the chat. Will Smith says,
Where Yasmin go?
I don't think this is the real Will Smith, but he said 80 what program y'all use, produced the Podcraft. We use Streamlabs OBS.
Turmeric matcha. Oh, I'm sorry to cut you.
That was it.
No.
Streamlabs OBS.
Make sure y'all hit that super chat. Remember, we doing this. We building. You ain't gonna get it like this. Yeah, 2 dose.
You know where it's at? It's that's the table. That's the tablespoon. Use the next to the fridge is a drawer.
You see, filled with gaps. That's missing. Okay, Will Smith. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's definitely a journey, man. Every day has been a journey, and unraveling, unpacking, unplugging, and getting into self. It's a step-by-step process. Thank you. You want some too? All right, AD, ready to go in.
Yeah.
Me and AD about to we about to do some doses. This is not no micro dose, but we about to hit some this is one of the best spoons ever. Here.
Yeah, you brought that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you take your you dip in it. Take as much you want the Manuka honey?
I mean, usually I put honey like on cereal.
Oh, come on, Cheerio Oats.
Well, I don't do Cheerios anymore, but like Raisin Bran, I'll put some honey.
Still with the raisin.
Mm-hmm.
Raisin Bran, there you go. Let me get mine.
Mm.
What up, Queen's Craft? I see you out there.
See, think about just having honey like this.
Hey,
look at that. That'll like kill your appetite.
It will?
Because you're going to have a nice steady flow of sugar inside you.
Yeah.
Of fructose and glucose.
Ooh.
That you're going to be set.
Liquid sunshine that's been condensed down into the form of information.
You're not going to be hungry for at least 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's stuck. Very sweet.
That's why parents will say, don't eat candy because then you're going to kill your appetite.
Mm-hmm.
Then your blood sugar's good.
Run outside tomorrow and go get you some Manuka honey. It's very good. And rewarding, too.
Yo.
It's almost like a reward.
Because your body runs on sugar. That's exactly what we need.
No, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why bees work so damn hard. And then here come the bears and those daggone honey badgers. They stick their big ass head inside their cones, smack them. Now I can see why they want it. Bears are crazy. Bipolar. I'm sorry, but the polar bears. They are. They go from eating berries and stuff, flipping out. We was talking about that. They're flipping out to want to eat you if you get in the way, or they just psycho. Some other bears.
Well,
no disrespect to the bears. I'll be out there.
Don't forget, when bears come out of hibernation, they're diabetic.
Get out of here.
And that's why the first thing they do is they go and have a shitload of honey, and then they're cured. The honey cures their diabetes.
Oh, that's why they go for the honey badger too?
All of it, man. Like it's just good for you. It's what your body runs on. You know what I'm saying?
The bees are making some good shit. What kind of bees make Manuka honey? You gotta taste it. You gotta taste this. This is good. Good for you. You can put it in your tea. We have a
Australia
full.
Australia and New Zealand by bees that pollinate the native Leptospirum scorpium bush, also known as a tea tree. Mm-hmm. Advocates say it can treat wounds, infections, and other conditions.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
That's what's the name of the bee though?
Well, it's a standard bee, but it's because they're pollinating a native Leptospirum bush, the tea tree.
Oh,
so they're pollinating at the tea tree, and that's why it's got more, I guess, beneficial properties.
Oh, so they got some ill type of
antibacterial.
Oh, so it's where they at. It's not where you from.
Yeah,
in the bee world, it's
methyl glyoxal.
Why is a B second place, right? Should be number instead of A. 'cause the bee does a lot of work. You know what I mean? It should be B should be number one.
For what?
Yeah, the alphabets. I'm just saying B. I'm talking about the B. Period. Well, we call it a B, but I'm just saying I can see their work. Their work is kind of.
They put in work, man. Yeah, worker bees.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go check out that movie. It was a cartoon about bees. The Bee Life, I believe.
Hmm.
Yeah, so, man, this hit me hard. I know y'all acting like we on drugs, but nah, this is really, really good because you can taste the work. Sometimes you could probably taste where the bee has traveled to get this honey.
I mean, you'd have to be a real connoisseur to taste it and know that. But I know a tablespoon of honey will go a long way. That's all you really need is a tablespoon at breakfast or in your tea. It's powerful, man. It's fructose.
The path of the righteous is beset in all his ways.
Mm-hmm.
Word. The bee has been beaten with many stripes.
That's fructose and sucrose.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't spike your sugar as much as like a bowl of rice by itself would. You're getting a smaller insulin spike.
As love, as traveling. Oh, sorry, AD.
So that was it.
Your wisdom.
That was it.
The honey has love. It has life. I'm not a honey expert, but I do taste it. I have taste buds. Taste buds are beautiful.
It's lighting up your mind.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I feel it, man. This is really good. I bet you if it was a hamburger, you'd be breaking it. Oh, man, this is great. We always put our energy. Just the burger be like, oh, man.
We could talk about burgers. Yeah, man.
Good.
I get a double single.
We'll talk about burgers. Burners. What's your favorite burger?
Double single at In-N-Out.
Man, you're spoiled.
But
LA is spoiled.
Ketchup and mustard instead of the sauce.
Ketchup and mustard instead of...
Yeah, because the sauce has the mayonnaise, and that's got the linoleic acid.
Are you still doing ketchup?
Ketchup and mustard.
Gave up on ketchup.
You got to replace that sauce, because that sauce is just too fatty.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I get a double single, which is, 2 patties and 1 cheese.
Okay.
Ketchup and mustard instead of sauce. You just lower the calories, lower the fat. Boom, it's set. And then if it's nighttime, I'll have it with the onions. And if it's daytime, I'll have it no onions.
Oh, okay. So you eat according to the
Yeah, because the onions will make you sleepy.
Oh, wow.
I'm crazy.
Calculated.
Yeah, I'm calculating.
That's good. No, it's good.
Time of day.
Good.
What am I gonna do? Am I gonna get freaky later, or am I gonna be sleeping later? What am I gonna be doing?
Food and freakiness.
Yeah.
Now that you said that, what? Hey. Oh man, come on, Mojito. I'm trying to get something going on. Now you can let him go. Let Mojito go.
Yeah, he's growling in the middle of the podcast.
He wants to talk. Somebody said a shrimp burger. I never heard of that. But food, okay. Ketchup is full of bad sugar. That's why I'm done with ketchup, yo.
Yeah, it can have high fructose corn syrup. That's true.
With ketchup. I don't want it on fry. I don't want it in the...
But it's better than mayo. It's better than mayonnaise.
You did some mayo now?
Yeah, because they put canola oil in there.
Now, what kind of mayo are we talking about? Veganese?
That's bad too, though.
Oh, come on.
Bro. We talked about that. Veganese still has oils.
It's about to be on, y'all.
Yeah. You gotta get unless you get like a fat-free mayo that's using egg whites and no oils, it's hard to find a mayo with
Veganese
no oil.
doesn't use any egg. That's what I thought the problem was. The problem lies in the cholesterol that's in the egg.
Cholesterol's not a problem anymore. That's been debunked already.
Okay,
I
stand corrected.
You know that one. But it's the canola oils, safflower oils, palm oils, all them oils. That's the bad shit.
Right.
That's why I say ketchup's better than mayo.
Man, I can't get with ketchup. I'm sorry. It's like that's the 7-year-old.
It's tomato paste.
I used to rock ketchup for a very long time, but ketchup is not good, especially in the morning. I don't like the smell of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ketchup in the morning is just like I just don't like the smell of ketchup in the morning. I don't know what it is.
How about spaghetti sauce?
Well, then spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
I'm talking about tomato sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Tomato sauce.
Pasta sauce. Yeah.
Okay, I can eat a tomato but I just can't drink it. Weird. I can't drink a V8, but I can eat a tomato. And I used to say I could eat ketchup. I don't eat ketchup no more. Ketchup's get on my nerve.
How about salsa?
Salsa is that now you're dealing with now when you're dealing with salsa, you're dealing with more healthy.
It's minimalized. You're dealing with tomatoes chopped up with like garlic
it's
and
fruit.
onions.
It's fruit, vegetables together, and they all partying. It's salsa.
Less additives. Yeah.
When you get chips and salsa, you feel like it's a party. I don't know. It just looks like a party. So a bunch of colors in there. Then you got cilantro. You cut up cilantro in there, and it's just like bam, 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 boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. It just when you got ketchup, it's like, damn, I was hanging out too late.
Yeah. Ketchup.
Ketchup.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah. The next thing you
vibe.
know, mayonnaise is coming up. Ketchup brings about, to me, ketchup used to be cool, but it's like a late night. It's almost, I don't know, ketchup is like a little bit, I don't know, it's like a very, it's a wild type of food to me now. It's just, it reeks in the morning, and it's almost like, ketchup goes with alcohol. At the end of the day, it's like when you got ketchup is there, it's like, yo, what up? You gone. It's like if you're drunk and you walk in, ketchup is that place that's like, yo, what's good? Remember me? Remember me.
I hear you.
Can't do salsa like that though. Salsa is party and let's get up early in the morning and let's have some colors in there, similar to the universe. That's just my take.
Salsa's good for tacos.
Yeah, taco. Tomatoes are a fruit, not a vegetable. Thanks for that knowledge you just dropped on us.
Rafa Mama says,
what's a coconut?
It's honey mustard for me. I got honey mustard too.
Yeah, honey mustard, they stepped it up. But Ranch has really stepped up its game big time.
I don't fuck with ranch.
You don't?
No.
Ranch is the new ketchup.
I mean,
ketchup's out of here. If there's an award show going on, Ranch will be that new dude that just coming out. There's like just dropped in the last couple of like Ranch. It's like ketchup been there for a long time. It's been old, but then Ranch comes in like, yo, I'm Ranch.
Ranch is it could be ratchet. You at a restaurant and then your girl's like, what do you want on your salad? She's like, Ranch.
It do sound ratchet. Ranch.
Yeah. I like blue cheese. That's not a very popular opinion.
But blue cheese,
blue
that
cheese.
sounds like it got a little bit of blue cheese.
Get that blue cheese, blue.
Yeah, because if you're going to say blue cheese, but is it really cheese?
It's cheese and it is blue.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's very aged. It's very sharp. But it's good for you. It's technically a probiotic.
Yeah, no doubt. We on this subject. Yasmin, you ready to come through? Talking about food.
Man, once we start talking about food, we can go all day on that.
Let me get this ready. Somebody said, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Ranch, cocoa nuts, only 1,000 Island for me, yo. Shout out to that person, Demetrius. We're not going to bring up 1,000 Island. 1,000 Island is a cheat. That's a cheat code right there. That's gangster.
That's just ketchup and mayo. And
mixed together?
A little bit of relish, yeah. Ketchup, mayo, a little bit of relish.
What makes it pink though?
1,000
that ketchup mixed with the mayo.
Boom, pink.
We have to look that up because that's the secret behind.
That's technically what the In-N-Out secret sauce is, along with maybe some paprika and all these other things. But yeah.
Oh, okay. You ready?
I'm just trying to avoid mayo.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay,
Leo.
hold on. Let me get.
She's not ready yet. I don't think so. Let's bring her to the stage. I remember last time on her birthday, man. She just came back from Puerto Rico, man.
Puerto Rico.
And they got salsa over there.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Let's got some bomb ass salsa in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to the Podcraft right now. Fellas, hold yourselves. Let's have a little bit of respect, dignity, and love. You know what I'm saying? Don't go crazy. Here she comes, Yasmin. Hey, she comes.
Are you sure she's coming? Because she's just sitting there.
Yeah, We're gonna give her a second. We're gonna get a bear. We're gonna rush her. We're gonna rush her. That's it was great. Sriracha. Where is sriracha? We played ourselves. We forgot about sriracha.
Oh yeah, I have sriracha every day in a beef rice bowl.
Sriracha is that new
Beef rice, soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, and some syeocha.
Yeah,
That's meal number 2 every day for me.
yeah, exactly.
I'm about to have it in about an hour and a half.
Rasul's cooking soup right now for Myeoshe. Yo, they didn't both show up, man, on that other day, but she had told me she was sick, so yeah. And then so Puerto Ricans that I know don't eat any salsa. They like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. Oh, nah. You got the I'm from Brooklyn. But you got the salsa, man. You have to have the somebody said Dane vodka. You gotta have your salsa is like a more higher version of a way higher version. Would you say ketchup or?
No, I think it's a whole other thing.
It's its own thing, right?
It's like it's a level of pico de gallo. Because you know pico de gallo. That's like a chunky salsa with barely any water. It's just freshness.
Yeah. Oh, pico de gallo. That's
I'm
good.
like in Chipotle in my head right now.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Chipotle.
So the mild salsa is just pico de gallo.
Yeah, exactly.
And then once they start grinding it up more, adding more tomatillos and peppers, then you got the green salsa, and then the super hot red salsa.
Right. Peach, mango, habanero.
Habanero's hot.
See, when you start getting into that, you start getting into the beautiful aspects of hot and the mixture of hot and sweet together. Hot and sweet has always been great. It's almost like crunchy and soft. Texture is a very good. I'm into the crunch.
Yeah.
And so that's why Pursley's and cream and anything that's
Pursley's and cream. Yeah.
Yeah. So sweet and sexy with. 2 people came together. I mean, whoever, they just came out with peanut butter. Somebody said they love pico. No doubt. Yeah, I love pico too. I think it's the best version of salsa. It's the best version of itself. Be your best version. Cilantro is a super little herby. I like it. It's like lemony. Silver.
Yeah, cilantro.
Yeah. They have I like thyme. They have a silver thyme too. And they have a different type of cilantro. You can put some lemon on the cilantro and then mix that in there. Put some vinegar in it. Just give it that acidic a little bit to the.
To what? What would you add that to?
Well, you have to. I'm just giving
like a chicken and noodle. That sounds like a chicken dish. When you say thyme.
Oh, thyme. Oh yeah, thyme is definitely chicken. Takes time. Thyme, you can put that. You can just use that as a salsa. You can put it on your beef, stuff like that. People like on their beef, they like kind of smoky stuff. I don't eat beef, but people like very smoky, barbecue-ish, right?
Yeah, when you say smoky, I think of Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, there you go.
I got some of that.
Yeah, says tell them. Yeah. Make that scorching hot. You with me, my brothers. I like spicy stuff. Shout out to my man. Hold on. Shout out to my man, Dro. Oh, you hung up. Yo, shout out to my man, Sean, too. Sean is killing it, man. Check out my man, Sean, yo.
Yeah, man. He just won. He just won bodybuilding contest twice, first place, yo. And so this dude Sean is the social media administrator for Priest.
Yeah.
He handles all the Instagram posts if you follow Priest.
Yep. Yo.
I know your fat ass live. You listen. Hey, I'm gonna send. Oh, you live on the air?
Yeah.
AD, what up?
Peace, what's good?
Peace to the God.
What's going on?
Fake ass shit. Peace to the God.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we have Dro live right now.
They live right now on the air.
Peace.
Hey, Priest.
Yo.
Hey, listen. I'm I'm finna send my homie and his girl over there. I want them to start recording the podcast live. Her name Kel. She right here.
Hey, what's up, Kel?
Look, man.
We just finished talking about vegetables too. Her name Kel. Hello.
That's Killah Priest. You can Google.
How you doing, Kel?
Hey, yeah, I'm finna send them over there. I want her to start getting footage of y'all, video, and pictures and shit.
Dro always, man.
He's always moving.
He's always on it.
Like an entrepreneur. That's that Sagittarius energy.
Yeah, I'm on it, nigga. They finna come right now. I'm finna text them the address.
All right.
Hey, when you want me to bring Alan Payne to be on the show?
Soon as possible. Whenever you're ready.
No, you gotta tell me when.
When? Monday.
Whenever you want.
Monday?
Yeah, any Monday he's available.
Do you still want Al Harrington?
I want. You know who I want? I want Kevin Durant because I got some questions for him.
Oh, he coming out here. He'll be out here tomorrow, actually. But y'all don't film. He coming out here. Let me see. Kevin Durant gonna be here tomorrow. He leaving Sunday though, and y'all don't film him. Oh, you know what we can do?
Right.
We can just have you we can have Kels because she do camera work too. We can have her interview you, Katie, at my house in the backyard, and then just air it on your podcast.
Right. Yeah.
How about that?
That'd be dope. Hell yeah. Yo, you know, come on.
I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna put you in the group text right now so you can tell me what time.
All right.
But listen, bro, don't have this nigga come, then you fucking show up because you somewhere asleep.
No, tell him to come on, man.
That shit, big enough, eating that fake ass green tea.
All right.
All right, look, I'm finna have them come through. Make sure you answer the door. I'm gonna give them your number.
All right. All right, say no more.
I'm finna have them come right now.
All right, peace. Never know what you're gonna get on the podcast. He called me. He said 911. Please, someone call 911. Yo, shout out to Dro, man. He crazy. He crazy. So we got somebody coming through. It's gonna be great. Like we said, you never know what you're gonna get on the Podcraft, man. So what was we on? Yeah, I know he called my tea fake. Yo, don't listen to that. He's a comedian, yo. It's hilarious.
Man.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh. Wow. Shout out to Queen's Craft also. She made Nikes with Skittles in them.
Huh.
What's this, rainbow Skittles?
Aren't Skittles banned right now?
Well, what you call it? I don't know. It's some type of candy. What is it?
Oh, no, those are just sprinkles.
Oh, yeah, sprinkles.
Yeah.
Fire, man. Yo, she's very creative. But look at the back. Oh, man, I got to see her work. I know. Yeah, big shout out to Dro, man.
Okay.
Just don't know. Hey. All right. Ready? Oh, yeah.
Are you ready to hold it steady with a machete?
Yeah, exactly. Somebody said I haven't Skittles in a long time. No, it's my bag. It is sprinkles. You gonna? Yeah, definitely gonna work with Just. Yeah, so I went to Dyer, right? That's another part where we saw. I'm gonna send you some of the footage of some of the what's the names I saw. Hold on, let me put this right here. Pardon me for 1 minute. Let me get this together so he can show y'all some of the polypores that I seen in the forest.
And to answer someone's question in the chat, yeah, Skittles are technically banned in Europe, at least, for titanium dioxide. Y'all could Google that. I don't fuck with Skittles, though.
I want to show this because it's going to be in my video. I want to put this in there, but hold on. You have to see this. This is amazing. Sorry, hey Dizzle. I'm sending this
It's all
to
good. It's how we do it. We go with the flow. You already know.
you. Put this right here.
Infamous Galaxar in the building. We're going to be doing the song promotion segment tonight. It's going to get wild. We already got like quite a few submissions.
Diamond in the back. That's what the Cobra said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we got a guest coming on, and then we have another guest coming later from Dro, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All
We'll
right.
do some film. Shout out to Dro. He's been adding on, man, to the Podcraft. Very, very, very lovely. And that's a beautiful thing when we get the collective, everybody come in and everybody building on the higher levels. It's on its way. So what was building on?
All kinds of things. We was on food.
Yeah, we was on sauce.
Sauces.
Yeah, we was on sauce. We was on eating.
Get the sauce. I mean, you're from New York, so they had the good sauces out there, right? Because
Yeah. How some of the sauces make you it's a vibe.
yeah,
It's always a vibe. It's always a vibe. You know, when you fall into your vibe and you get into your groove, you start eating, you start making different type of mixtures of food. You want to try different things, not just the same bland thing, because you switch up your food according to your outlook on life. You want to try new things. You want to try new colors, new ideas. When you start going places and it makes you want to travel and go places, then you want to try different foods. Here's different notes inside your taste buds.
yeah.
It's like a flower itself. It's a bud. It's taste buds that's in our mouth, and it resonates with the watermelon. I had to throw the water out. You know, I love the watermelon.
No, watermelon's amazing.
It
flavor.
resonates with all the greenery of the field, in the field.
But
And they
you're
give you
from
different
the East Coast, so
apples. Big apple.
you notice the difference of food from New York compared to Cali. I'm sure.
Yes.
'Cause I haven't been to New York, so
Yes.
I can't speak on it.
Yeah. Pizza. Way
Everyone
different.
says that.
Yeah, pizza in New York is
Like not just the dough, but the bread, the bagels.
It's different. It's
That's
just on a
crazy.
different level.
Yeah.
It's on a different level. There's so many pizza spots and Chinese food too.
Oh,
Chinese
okay.
food in New York is on another level.
Really?
Yeah, it's on another level. Out here, Thai food is on another level.
Okay.
Yeah, Thai food and let me see. You have dope sushis, like a lot of sushi.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense. We, out here is a lot of sun, so you
Yeah.
start concentrating on your body and your intake.
Yeah.
New York, it goes through weather changes.
And the water is different in the
Yeah.
East Coast, so
Yeah.
that's interesting. Like a softer water.
Yeah, and it's up to the individual. You can travel to your season here, go to the mountain, and go to the valley.
Oh,
with
I
the
see what you're
heat.
saying.
You could travel. New York, you have to wait for it.
Yeah.
You know? And then you got the humidity. Shout out to the humidity. We can't stand you, and we hated you since the beginning. You know what I mean? Humidity just sits there. It just sits there, and you can't really breathe. Miami, stand up if you know what I'm talking about. When I say humidity, it just sits there. It's like almost. It sounds like humility, like humiliated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just sits there and it just stays in the street. Then you have the train holes, the storm, then it just comes through there and it just sits there.
Oh, the manholes?
The manholes. I can't stand the humidity. Yeah, see, Christopher said humidity sucks. Yeah, we couldn't stand humidity, and I don't know why. Who made humidity?
I mean, I've been to Florida and that shit was humid as hell.
Yeah, it's humidity.
I was just like, everywhere is moist.
Yeah, but Cali's just a perfect mixture of just
Oh yeah, we spoiled that
weather
here.
gods. The weather said, I'll create this and I'll create this, and we'll put this together. It's almost like a Reese's peanut. I'll take mountain weather and take ocean weather and put it together. Perfect.
Perfect. It's so good out here.
Cali weather is on another level, yo.
Yeah.
Australia, but Cali's just different. It's different. So, and San Diego. Oh, San Diego got humid? I don't know about that. I thought they had the same weather as Cali. I don't know.
Also depends on what part of Cali, because you go north Cali and then you get a little more humidity. That's why it's good. You have Humboldt and everything. They got the good weed out there.
Yeah. Flatlands in Illinois. I love the flatlands too. The bushy, like the flat you can fish a little bit. Go through Ohio. Lot of lakes. But nothing's like Alaska.
Man,
Alaska got that. They got that wilderness locked. You thought you knew a wilderness till you go to Alaska, yo. Yeah. Alaska's like, boom, Skagway, Juneau, Anchorage. There's that spot for open air. And then they have one cloud. There's a cloud just be coming through like this, full of rain. But it's beautiful though, because it's going by trees, and the trees be like, every time it go by, it's like the trees are smoking weed. It's like, it's just cool, but it's real cool. It sits over you, and it'll rain a little bit, but it's a different type of rain. It's a foggy, it's a mineral rain, like foggy mushroom right there, and a moose might just appear out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like when you get the image of a moose just eating in the lake, and they have this lake that look like a mirror, yo. You look at it and you almost I can't explain it, man. And it's still humbling to be there. Weather.
Like a big flat mirror.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Serious. Yep, Kodak. Missed. Yep, all of those things that were rolled up. Salute to you too, Life Cosmic Universe. Comet Universe. Big Black Biscuit says trees blowing trees. That's right. Yo, something. And then when it's cloudy enough, like when all the condition is right, then here they come. Boom, boom, boom. You think you're in the Smurf village.
Damn.
Yeah. Another level, man. And then so I had grabbed some Manuka when I was out there. I was like, man, I have to add this up. Did a little writing inspired by just the environment.
Okay.
And the natural minerals, rocks, fossils, have gold, you know what I'm saying? All different type of minerals out there. And you get into the flow.
Nice.
Inspiration. Then when I come out here, it's just like sun, 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 sun. It's like the sun has a big guitar, like
the Beach Boys just starts playing right when the plane lands.
Exactly. Sun, 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 sun. Yeah. Back to the sun. Beautiful place to be. And then the water, it's not just the sun, it's the water too.
Yeah, that's what's interesting. Is the water's different everywhere.
Yeah. Big said girls on soldiers. So I'm going back to Cali.
Man.
Real.
That's
strictly
cool.
for the weather. Women and the weed. He forgot one W. What's that? The waves. So strictly for the weather, the waves, women, and the weed. I did a remix to it. So, yes. Myeoshe, yep. She said the best sunset in California. Yeah, and you can't, man. One time I was in San Diego. Shout out to my man Rum Jungle, and it was a bar that was right over on the beach, and the sun just set perfect. Boom. It's right there. And you can see it a lot. You can go to Venice Beach, same setting. And you can go to Venice Beach, you can go to Santa Monica or Manhattan Beach or Redondo, or you can go to, what's my favorite spot in OC? Seems like the water, the beach in OC is a little bit different, yo. Got a little bit more crystals in there. I don't know.
Maybe. Depends on what beach. You got Huntington Beach.
Huntington, yeah.
Redondo. Huntington's a little bit more populated, so
yeah,
a little more polluted out there.
Yeah, but they pollute. It's not the same pollution. It's not like Coney Island.
Yeah, yeah.
You walk on Coney Island, you would step on a thermos needle.
Oh, damn.
Used to be. I don't know. I was out there recently, but it used to be is a place for meth heads, and it used to be a place where they can flourish. Everybody, if you do drugs, go out to Coney Island. I'm pushing this, but you can go out to Coney Island amusement park, and you can just walk around in circles all day while you tripping. You know what I mean? Next to the scary house, you can walk near the House of Mirrors while you're tripping on heroin or something. Everything slow down, and you go, you flourish out there. I think drug addicts would flourish, and I'm not an advocate, but this is not good. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you go to an amusement park, like if you're tripping off of something like shrooms,
Yeah, there you go.
and you go to,
Shrooms.
you do shrooms, and you go to an amusement park, it'd be like kind of trippy, you know, big head mouse coming.
That's all I did was shrooms at Disneyland. That was the only time I did shrooms. I didn't want to go anywhere else. It's the best place. It just gets awkward standing in line. That's where it gets weird. Because you're hella on shrooms and then you're standing in line for a ride. That's where it's like not that great. But everywhere else, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, with us. Yeah, Warriors. Oh yeah. You tripped out in at the beach. I mean, in front of animals with on shrooms.
Right.
How was that experience?
Oh, I haven't done it at the beach.
Oh, I got you. Look.
Just Disneyland and Magic Mountain. And the first time ever was Knott's Berry Farm. That was cool. I think Knott's Berry Farm was better because it was more nature.
Yep.
You want to be more around nature. You start hearing echoes.
Yeah,
Everything starts echoing. Like when you're tripping, you hear like the delay effect. If y'all producers know what I'm talking about, you hit the delay. It sounds like you have a delay on like 3x delay with hella feedback. That's what it sounds like when you're on shrooms. I was very aware of that. I'm like, everything is tripling.
Mm-hmm.
And like people be like, "Hey D, are you okay? Okay. You good? What's going on? No.
Oh, the threes?
I heard echoes everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yo, it's crazy. I think it's good to do once a year. For me, once a year is good. It's a reset. Mind resets. You get your focus together.
Right.
And then your mind it's like just cleaning out all the toxicity. And it's just your priorities become straight. Every time I do shrooms, it's like, oh, okay, I know what I gotta focus on right now.
Right.
All the bullshit just gets washed away.
Right.
So it's a very a spiritually cleansing experience, at least for me. I just do like a 1/2 with some orange juice and chocolate. That's perfect dosage for me. A few stems and caps.
That's good science right there. That's good science, bro. All jokes aside.
Galaxar. No, I wouldn't mix milk with the shroom experience. Orange juice, 100%. You want the vitamin C for the visuals. And the chocolate kind of helps too, also to settle the stomach, because your stomach starts tripping. It thinks you're being poisoned. Yeah. Coming up from shrooms, that's the toughest part. And then you start regretting it, like, oh, why did I do this? What the hell am I doing? This was a bad idea. This was so stupid. Why am I doing shrooms? And then once you level out, you're like, oh my God, this was the best idea in the world. I feel amazing.
You gotta get somebody like Kambata. Shout out to Kambata once again. Oh, man, Kambata, he knows about microdosing, and you need like a shaman when you do things like that.
That's the hardcore shit. I'm not ready for that.
Well, guide, some to guide you through. It's almost like when you study an ancient text, you need a guide or someone to help you guide a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're there to make
understand.
sure that you know that you're not gonna die.
Yeah.
You need to be with someone that's like, you're gonna be okay. Everything's all right. Don't trip. It's all good. Just let it pass. This is normal.
Yeah.
And that was just for shrooms. I can only imagine what ayahuasca would do. I'm not messing with all that. Shrooms is enough for me. That's where I draw the line.
Man, isn't the universe wonderful and crazy and magnificent and mysterious at the same time?
Yeah.
How so many things that it holds and that we are searching with, like, and for years since so-called cavemen walking into the wilderness and observing animals and what they eat and their reaction. And it's crazy that certain have these psychedelic feels to it, and it's become because like mushrooms and certain plants that you chew give you these cosmic psychedelic feels. I want to, we live on a rock, so do you think sometimes is necessary, is needed?
Well, I don't believe we live on a rock though, so that's a different conversation.
Okay.
We live on a plane. Plane with a T at the end. Ain't no rock.
Right, sure.
Y'all ain't ready for that. Truthness.
Okay.
Don't forget, I have those two videos.
That slipped right out. I'll let them slide with that one.
Don't forget, I got those 2 videos you sent me.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're trying to show.
All right, man. Let me answer this. Hold on. Yo. What up? Huh? What you said?
What days are y'all there every day?
Monday and Wednesday.
Ain't it Monday?
Yeah, Monday. Just
Monday
2.
and Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
she want to do it next one.
say it again.
Mondays and Wednesdays. She want to do it on a Monday or Wednesday. She just said yes.
She said Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Wednesday works better for you? All right. So we're gonna politic off the air because we still live.
Okay, just call me because they're on the air right now and I keep calling.
All right.
Just call me when y'all off the air and I'll let y'all talk.
All right, peace.
All right.
All right.
Oh, we're saving these videos for when your guest comes on, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah,
what
that's
about this
one.
video?
That one, show them a little bit of one of the mushrooms I seen.
All
And
right.
check out. Pause it when you go under it because I'm gonna show the gills of this mushroom.
All right.
Look at that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, pause it there. See the what's the name of that one? Is that the polypores?
That looks like an Amanita mascara.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's an anime. Yeah, look it up. So I caught the dew dropping off the tip of it. Very scary.
Fly are agaric.
What is it?
There's 10 red mushroom species.
Yeah, I also got one of called a bleeding mushroom. I don't know if y'all ever seen that one. I got a picture of that. I'll show that next time. Right? It is beautiful. Somebody said animator. Yeah, maybe animator.
Oh,
That's before it pops open.
So I take it. No, you don't have the white spots on this one. So this one is called the emetic rusula. Rusula emetica. Emetic rusula. It is. It's toxic.
Yeah, don't eat these mushrooms. You can eat any mushroom you want, but you only can eat that one once. That's what they say.
Yeah.
It's all edible.
Don't eat any red mushrooms.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's ways to ingest them for the whole trip, but don't eat them straight up.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that is the emetic rusula.
Somebody say it is gooey. Yeah, I touched it's like I don't know. It's like your hand just slide right across it. You see the 2 little dew drips. I got a couple more where you can see the actual gills under a mushroom. Such a trippy plant or fungi. It's not a plant.
Dude, it's amazing how many species of mushrooms.
Yeah, and I seen about, if it's 99 of them, I saw a bunch. I seen them all, yo. I seen a lot. They got them out there. I didn't see that one. Let me see that one. They're like fingers.
Hold up, let me bring it.
So they can see it. Oh, I guarantee it was out there, but I saw a bleeding one. It says, "Don't eat the tip." Holmes said that.
That looks great.
Yeah.
But no, the one you have is
Yeah.
which is this one.
Yeah. That's definitely it. But and I saw those consoles. I got more, but I'm not gonna show you everything right now. But if I could show you another one. There's one it was a big ass one. So that's me. Because it has I'm like, oh yeah, check this one. Oh, forgot that one. It has a little
This one has like a slug in it.
Yeah, you see that one? Bring it back. And then look, they got a whole village. Smurfs was in there too. I didn't catch them though.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is that? Might be the same one but inverted. Without the
Yeah. Check that out, yo.
yeah, that's the same one.
And then some of them had cups in it, and then nature has a way of just, it just was like, hit them with a little bit of rain now. And so it like rained a little bit, and then a little sunlight. It's like, hit them with a little sunlight now. So it's like, of course, you're gonna want to stay there. And it was like, now bring in a little breeze. Because once that breeze hits you, you like, damn, if I didn't have anything to do, I probably would have went to sleep and slept near the mushrooms.
Yeah.
They were like, Priest, you bugging out. You sleeping out there in the forest? Yeah. Poppy seeds. Somebody, Twilight Zone said, just don't pick the wrong one. Why is that? Because you could pick them, but just don't eat them. Shout out to Mighty Hebrew, man. And rest in peace to the elder who passed away. And we're gonna do something very special for the elder who passed away. But my one of the guards are headed out there to the funeral in Chicago. Yes. Yeah, one. No, it's real. Azriel, elder passed away, and yeah, this was in Dyer. AD there for a minute. Yeah, man, that was it. And it has I don't know if that was a slug or a tongue. You know, sometimes they be having those little things. It's a fish that have a tongue that look like a worm. And then when another fish comes to try to eat it, just grabs it in there. It's funny, man. Wild world of I didn't eat none of those mushrooms. I wouldn't suggest going out there eating any of those mushrooms. I don't even know if somebody says totally poison. They'll tell you that. I was with a good a nice guide, but I think that even she didn't even see some of these things that was busting out. But we met some girls on the trail that this wasn't no guys. They just was there magically. It was like gnomes. They were like showing us the rest of the mushrooms. I'm talking about hundreds of mushrooms, different kind. That's just one of them. I'm gonna send another one. Just see that because y'all got me open right now. Because I want to use some of this for the check out this one. I'm trying to find the blood ones, man. The blood ones, the liquid on the mushroom was red. You pick it up like it's spilled out, but it's like a chalice. Let me see if I get the right one.
That's the Holy Grail.
Oh, check out these little UFOs. There you go. There you go, AD. I'm gonna send you these. We're gonna shoot this in the video.
At least you got some footage. That's dope.
And I did it the right way, sideways.
Good. Horizontal.
You know what I mean?
Lands.
I know I've been stalling on the tea for a minute. Make this tea right now. Just vibe, man. It's a vibe. When you get better with it, you start spinning it like this. Hot tea. Somebody said cosign Rich Genetics. Oh yeah, Aisha. Shout out to her. Kermit Allen. That's my house looking. Many mushrooms, no doubt. I felt like Mario. And that's what Mario Brothers is all about. If you look at Mario, he was running through those daggone maze, hitting mushrooms. He loved those. He was starting to throw them. But him and Luigi was on shrooms.
Yeah, that's right. When they did them, they got bigger.
Yeah.
They felt bigger. They felt large and in charge.
No, that's Donkey Kong. And let me tell you another one. Remember the game Centipede?
Barely.
Yeah, Centipede was and Rebe Jackson, Michael Jackson's oldest sister, had a song called Centipede. Look it up. But in the game Centipede, yeah, there you go. Show it to the viewing audience. This game, you were shooting mushrooms, and the Centipede, see, it's all the shrooms. And this game was like one of the number one games back then. And you would just move through these shrooms and when you hit the when you hit them, they split up. They try to get you. Now there's different type of levels because you had to be on another zone to play this game. But you never just knock out the mushroom, you had to chew it down. So,
old school.
Yeah. Centipede. So
Damn.
they had a bunch of mushrooms in there.
This is before my time. I'm too young for
Ooh.
this.
We are young. Heartache to heartache. Love is a battlefield. Remember that? Cyndi Lauper. Doom, 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 doom.
Okay.
Love is a battlefield.
Atari, yeah, Coach Kandaga. I had an Atari 7500.
Yeah. So they had shrooms in there. Also, I think, if I'm right, Dig Dug. Yeah, magic. Shrooms were used in a lot of stuff. I think Dig Dug. Oh, okay, here you go. It was a game called Mr. Do. It was a magical man. I think he dealt with mushrooms. Yeah. There you go. And he was like a little wizard, and you get an extra man when you get the diamond. Yeah, he would dig. He was foraging. You see the mushroom, but I think on some of them, he had a little ball.
It looked like some Pac-Man, but you make your own trails.
Yeah. This is taking you back. These are apples. Well, I guess it's Dig Dug, one of them. I think he threw a magic ball in my bag. But this is only one game that you can get a whole free game. You had to get the extra.
Again with the cherries.
Yeah.
That was Pac-Man with the cherries.
Yeah.
Like, why that fruit?
Yeah, Mr. Do.
Beyond it with them
There's cherries all over the place. You had to dig for them.
What about mangoes? What about some pineapples? What they always going on with the cherries?
We had the apple.
Well, that's true.
And if you hit the right apple, you would get a diamond. You get a free man. Free man.
What are these enemies right here?
I don't know, some type of creatures, and then these monsters that look like.
They look like ghosts. They look just like Pac-Man. That's crazy.
They like the Cookie Monster. Almost look like the Cookie Monster if you look at it, Mario.
Oh, look at that.
What's another one? Oh, Donkey Kong had did Donkey Kong have mushrooms? He had the apple too. Donkey Kong Jr. had an apple. Somebody else had a mushroom in it. It's a good question. Let's get all the games with mushrooms in it, shrooms. Mario would be first, and it makes sense that Donkey Kong, because Mario's a spinoff off Donkey Kong, right? Mario is was the character trying to kill the gorilla, right? Or capture the gorilla. So then they spent off of Donkey Kong and made Mario Brothers.
You know, people thought that Donkey Kong was supposed to be Monkey Kong. but the creator used donkey to convey stubborn
Right.
in English, so it's supposed to be like a stubborn ape.
Oh, because a donkey is stubborn.
Yeah.
Why is it called Donkey
Well,
Kong?
people thought they messed up. People thought they were like, oh, they messed up. It's supposed to be Monkey Kong, and they put the D instead of the M, and they all. But it's just their interpretation of stubborn was donkey.
Was it the DM?
I don't know, but they're supposed to imply a stubborn ape to the American audience. That's funny. Yeah, it is strange that there ain't no donkeys in this game.
Nah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cherries in Japan represent the birth, death, and beauty and violence. Okay. Yeah, a lot of cherries and apples. Joust, I think. Come on, some more games with we got Mario Brothers and we had Centipede, all mushrooms. And it's funny because you have to go through the forest to forage and look for the these mushrooms, magic mushrooms. Centipede, they was coming for your behind.
Galaxar pointed out, I bet y'all had that Nintendo robot too.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Remember the Nintendo robot?
Uh-huh. Somebody put up Space Invader monsters. Zelda. Shout out to my man Bo Visual. He has a game room. And shout out to him, he has a game room right now with a whole bunch of old school games. I like Robotron. Somebody said Qbert. Let's go to Qbert. Qbert have mushrooms? I think so. I'm pretty sure Dig Dug, man. Dig Dug used to blow them up. Nah, he was just he had an ill nose. It's a cat that's hopped over the place. Yeah, Qbert, I never understood it. This is real old.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, he had a long nose. Just one little red head with a long nose that used to jump all over the place.
I used to play
Somebody
Choplifter.
said,
Remember Choplifter?
Yeah, I like Choplifter. Duck Hunt, yep. Safari. What was the old man that used to run it?
Damn, we came a long way from getting this into Warzone, man.
Yeah. It's hard. I remember that. Put in Jungle Hunt.
I used to sometimes like fuck around and smash the people with the helicopter. Just.
It's almost like
How many of y'all did that?
this is how South Park. But South Park is still dope, you know what I mean? Because they didn't put all of their money into the animation. It's like a little bit cheap.
Yeah, they
but
went
it's
for
still
that
dope.
minimalism.
Yeah.
And they still go for
dope.
that. That's the power of being minimal.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Put in Jungle Hunt.
Jungle Hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, they come in. Yeah, remember this? He's running through the forest. And this is a newer version of this.
Forced to Happily Ever After.
Yeah. Yep.
Who composed this music?
Yo.
Mojito watching.
And he got his girl. Watch. What a dopamine release, man. For back then, a great dopamine release right there.
Man, we came a long way.
Yeah. Cameron said, let's put in Pitfall. I think I remember Pitfall.
I heard a Pitfall.
You had to jump over the Yep. That's almost like jump. Yeah. Yeah. Killed it.
Oh, these are the games that would drive you crazy because it would get impossible to do certain things.
Yeah, you just jump and look at a scorpion.
It's too lo-fi for me.
Yeah. And the barrel's going over the holes. He's just jumping.
I'm frustrated just watching it.
Yeah, but why isn't the barrel going inside the hole?
Oh yeah, it goes
That
around
little
it.
pit. Pitfall, Harry.
Oh, I can't.
That was a video. Go ahead. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
All right, we're gonna change.
Let's get ready to get to the.
We're gonna change systems and go into Nintendo. Y'all know about that Double Dragon? Yeah, man. Double Dragon was fire, right? I see y'all in the chat. This was addicting, man. I go to my homeboy's house, just rocking on this game for a minute. That was cool. After homework. Yo, what y'all remember about Master Blaster? Did y'all ever play that one? No, Blaster Master. I had it backwards. Y'all remember this one? I was on it with this one, yo. Blaster Master was like addicting. I was really into this one. But yo, that's Nintendo. Then after that, we went into the Sega. Y'all got into the Sega? Oh man, Sega Genesis. I was playing all kinds of games back then, man. Remember Kid Chameleon?
Yeah.
Did y'all ever play Kid Chameleon?
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
Kid Chameleon was dope, yo.
Sega.
Yeah. You would like get these different outfits, and then you'd be a ninja.
Picks.
And then everything would have you'd be like
That's dope. That's almost like Mario Brothers.
Yeah, but it was way more hardcore, more little things going on. It was like Mario on steroids.
Hold on, what I'm thinking about, which one? Oh, that was Mario, right? The one
Kid
used
Chameleon.
to knock over the turtles and they go on their back.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't kick them over, they'll come out of their turtle shell.
Yeah. Sonic Rocks.
Sorry, remember there was a game called Sorry too. I think it's like a missile. Sonic Rocks, yeah.
So
but Sonic that's nice.
What do you know about I'm gonna really skip generations and go into what's going on now. We got the brand new Sonic, which is out.
Yeah,
or it's coming out. Look at this. It almost looks like Mario World though.
Yeah, that's up to date. I don't know.
But yeah, this modern day 2022. That looks crazy. I mean, I haven't played these types of games in a while. I've been on Warzone for a minute.
Yeah.
But
look at the levels that he's reaching though.
Yo, that's
the more pellets he
crazy.
get.
It's way 3-dimensional now. That is sick.
But add that up to us, you know what I mean? The more pellets he get, the more information he gets, the more deeper he gets. Yeah.
He's doing some twists.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Mario World, but way faster. That's dope.
Yeah. It's supposed to be fast, right?
Yeah.
Too much going on.
That's cool. I mean, people's minds are much quicker nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, especially kids.
Yeah.
Kids are so advanced today, man. They're way quick with everything now.
Yeah.
You got them on faster computers. Like, even on the Warzone, there's kids that's just kicking ass in the game.
What was like one of the first games? Like football?
I wish I had this game when I was a kid. Football. What you mean? Which one?
Football with the dots. I don't know if y'all remember that. They didn't even have characters. It was just a dot. It was on a little game. It used to just run a line through. It wasn't even like characters. It was just dots.
Oh, okay.
And a baseball too.
Yeah, yeah. No, the sports games were always fun.
Yeah.
I used to play a game called Arch Rivals. Remember Arch Rivals?
Yeah, that's taking it back.
Yeah, that one was dope because you could just like punch people and get the ball.
Yeah. See, that's stepping up a little bit. Yeah. Almost Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I was rocking the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
It's like, you know how many fouls there would be?
There was another game. I'm trying to name it. There's another game that was like that too.
They're bringing it back with the Tecmo Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That shit was
Amazing, man. We came a long way. ColecoVision, that's right. Mutant hockey. Double dribble.
I like how the sound of static is the audience.
So we'll say, yeah. Handheld had the dots. Popeye. Yeah. And Brutus. That Popeye was kind of dope for back then. That was like one of the, like when Miss Pac-Man came
Get
out.
that out of here!
Now we're on the NBA Jam.
Gasol. And that one caresses the nine.
That looks cool.
Check this out. Put in Japanese 80s.
You could be a dinosaur in this game? What?
Better get to know the
Yeah.
hand, 'cause you guys
You want
gonna
to see
be
some
buddies
wild
today.
games? Look up Japanese video games in the 80s. Now, they had games, so we didn't look what they was doing back then. They had some crazy advanced stuff. Tokyo,
The one that the stuff that we knew, or are you talking about stuff that we did know?
stuff that we didn't know. They had games that we didn't know about.
I don't see that here.
It should go to the See, that's Dig Dug.
There's Mr. Do.
Yeah, Mr. Do. Video game, like arcade. Put arcade. Yeah. Yeah, put in that. You'll see some those kids. Yes. You see, I don't even remember. Now I remember something like that. But look at that game. That game is. Now, this is back in the 80s, yo.
Wow.
Right? That character looked familiar a little bit.
Yeah, was it Worlds of Rage? Was it Rage of War? What was that called? Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to rock Streets of Rage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't show Dig Dug yet. Streets of Rage, somebody said, yep.
Dig Dug.
That used to be the joint.
That's what these are like. You could download these on your phone now.
Yeah. It was so fun back then.
Yeah.
Timo told a story about this cat that took my cartridge. This was the actual game that I had.
Yeah.
That the dude had took from me.
There's small little systems you could buy now for like $60, and like it'll have every Nintendo game ever. There's ones you can have where they have every Sega game ever. You could even download them on emulators on the computer if you have a PC or a Mac now.
Mm-hmm.
You can play any single game in the world for free. Like all these old ones if you ever wanted to.
Not too, man.
But
Miss
yeah,
Pac-Man, all of that stuff.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Technology.
Streets of Rage, Metal Gear. Well, you know, I stopped at Mortal Kombat, which is to me the best game ever created. The graphics, everything. I know I might be behind, but that Mortal Kombat, which one they got now? That's the best.
I don't like the latest one.
No.
Mortal Kombat 11, I don't like.
Put 11
But
fatalities.
Mortal Kombat X, in my opinion, Mortal Kombat 10, or they call it Mortal Kombat X, was the best because the controls were better. I just loved it. Yeah.
Cassie Cage.
And look at this, man.
Yeah.
Now you can just watch all the fatalities. Woo. Jax
wins.
Listen, if you ever want to just binge out, it'll take you a couple of hours. Yes, I love it.
I haven't seen that one.
Fire. I've never even seen this one. You can just watch all of the fatalities now on from ones you never even seen. Look at this. Ooh,
They are creative with the fatalities.
that's fire.
I don't know why I liked X more. Maybe because I used to use Kung Lao.
Ooh.
And Kung Lao would throw the saw on the floor. It would spin, and you can walk ahead of the saw and then bring that saw in at any time. That was so dope. You can't do that on 11.
I like Liu Kang, the wheel kick, and he turned into the dragon. The first one, his fatality turned into the dragon, and he would eat half of the person. Sit there.
Liu Kang.
Yeah, Liu Kang. And I like, what's his name? King G? What's the one? I said King G. I mean, what's the one with the eyes? You can't see.
Oh,
Blind.
yeah.
He's blind. Kinu? I like
Yeah.
Kinu? I like Kinu.
He had those,
telekinetic powers, right?
yeah. Kenshi.
Kenshi was one of my favorite. Scorpion. I love Scorpion, but he's like one of the great, I like Kenshi. He was blind and uses telekinetic powers.
So many people were Raiden in the arcade.
Yeah. A god.
Raiden was dope. But no, like in Mortal Kombat 10, I just loved being Kung Lao. And like I would play online against people, and I would be pissing them off because I would teleport. You know how the teleport goes. I would teleport, come around, hit them with the hat.
Yeah.
Come back down, uppercut, teleport, and then
What?
I'd be playing against these dudes, and they have their headset on, and I wouldn't say anything.
Right.
But they would get so mad because I would just spam them with the same moves.
Right.
And this guy would be like, "Stop doing the same moves,"
Right.
and they would just cuss me out, and I would win. They would just rage quit.
Right.
So much fun, man. I miss that shit.
Right.
But yeah, I was the man with Kung Lao, with the saw
killed it.
hat.
So Raiden had a hat, and Kung Lao did too. He was like almost like a country guy, right?
Yeah.
He's a play off of Clint Eastwood. To me, he reminded me of Clint Eastwood a little bit.
Yeah.
What's the movie where Clint Eastwood flourished, and it was a Western movie.
The according to the research here, it says Kung Lao's hat was inspired by the 1964 James Bond movie Goldfinger. Remember
okay, I know
Oddjob?
it was something. Yeah.
So
Right.
Oddjob would have this hat, and he would throw the hat,
Oh wow,
and that shit could chop your head off. But yeah,
man, you have to do some research.
that was a cool movie. Goldfinger. Sean Connery.
Raiden was about that energy. Yeah, Raiden was a deity.
Yeah.
When you look, in your just said, in your video game, you only get one man, but you can have one man with multiple energies, like your higher self
Yeah.
and your greater self. So you can have multiple versions of you, and they could be the extra man that you have within you when you start raising up your knowledge level, your skill sets.
Yeah. Have you seen the Mortal Kombat movies?
Yeah, I watched it on the plane.
The most recent one?
Yeah.
Okay,
When I went
cool,
to
cool,
Amsterdam, I watched it.
Okay, cool.
I didn't like it that much.
It was cool. I like the guy that played Scorpion. I
Yeah.
wasn't a fan of the guy that played Liu Kang.
Yeah.
I felt he was too small and too weak, but I get it.
He
He
rushed
was
it, yeah.
he was way more agile, and I get it. The guy who played Kung Lao was dope. Perfect casting for Kung Lao. I just didn't like, how he passed, but he was sick. But the guy who played Liu Kang, I think could have been just a little bit more like just ripped like the first one. The first Mortal Kombat was dope.
Mm-hmm. Did Sean Connery die?
Um,
I'm gonna say rest in peace, Sean Connery. Tell me on this show something happened.
yeah, in 2020, October 31st.
Okay.
He died on Halloween.
I didn't know he passed away.
Yeah. But yeah, Bruce Lee. So I get it. Liu Kang is supposed to be like the Bruce Lee look. You know what I mean? But I think Bruce Lee was still more buff than the guy that played Kung Lao.
The Bruce Lee that they played in the movie was kind of with Leo, Leo, Leo. What's his name? Him and who was his name? Leo DiCaprio.
Okay. For what?
The movie with him and what's my other boy name? Brad Pitt. They had Bruce Lee. Have you saw that movie? Yeah, I saw this. I didn't like it. They had certain scenes. What's his name was badass though. And what's his name? The one that yeah, but the swords come out his forearm.
Yeah. This guy did a good job as
Yeah.
Kung Lao.
Kung Lao, yeah.
I just wasn't sold on the Liu Kang guy.
Yeah. They were brothers, right?
Yeah. It was dope. I can only show certain spots. But it was cool. Casting is so important, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like the guy that played Raiden on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Or the guy who played Shang Tsung was perfect.
That's my boy.
So perfect. Like,
yeah, he looks just like
no
him.
one else could do Shang Tsung
Yeah.
like this guy, bro. He was so good.
Mhm.
Your soul is mine.
What was that? What was the beast that hung with Shang Tsung? Remember the forearm?
Goro.
Yeah, Goro.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're bringing me back.
Yeah.
Opening up doors. In our lives, we life is not a game, but we challenging things. There was a joke before. They say, "Yo, man, don't play video games. They just waste your life." You know what the person says? That's okay. I got 2 more.
Oh shit.
It's a dad joke. Don't waste your time playing video games. It's okay. I got 2 more.
So what's up with the Wu-Tang video game?
Yeah, they got me in it. It doesn't jump.
Wait, you're in here?
Yeah, they got me in there, but it don't jump. Yeah, put a Killah Priest character.
No shit. Wait, how do we resurrect this? What's up with this? I mean, who got the rights?
Put it
Wait, that song you did, what part of the game is that pops up? What part of the game is that?
I think they spelled it without an H.
Oh no, they messed up?
Wu-Tang, one of the...
No shit.
I know it was a funny joke, right? I liked it. Like I got 2 more.
Oh no, that's a copy.
Is that me? You go down. Yeah, I'm in there.
Ask anyone who the best hip-hop group of all time is, and if they're a zoomer, their feet as well as a crouch button. This allowed for a lot of variety and combos that could be used as if this was Virtua Fighter or Tekken when you started the game. I'm also pretty sure this is like the only game that has the
They
cheap
forgot to jump. I don't think
airbender.
it jumps or something like that.
It just needed more funding. Is that Redman? Or who is that?
It really comes down to
Deck
who
fingers.
you like or
Oh.
what style you like more. And he has that absolutely dumb mid attack.
ODB, I'm in there.
The clan's teacher was kidnapped and tortured by his rival for the secrets of the Wu-Tang clan, and now the group has to go save him. What surprised me is that you actually have to go
Look
to the
like Nick
fight.
Prince.
I just assumed it automatically puts you into them. The movement feels eerily similar to Tomb Raider, but that just might be the tank controls talking. For what else is there to talk about?
Wow.
Well, imaginary viewer, there is still the soundtrack. It's
So that's
Wu-Tang
RZA
Clan
versus
music. What
Inspector
else would
Deck.
you expect? There are 3 songs that
That's
are original
cool,
to
though.
the game, and
I love the concept of it. I mean, there have been other hip hop video games. Also, it was on PlayStation. It's called Shaolin Style. No shit.
Yeah,
check-
Shrunken.
I'm checking
Yeah, I
the
think
chat.
it's Shrunken KP. Somebody said. If you put in Shrunken,
Oh, okay.
yeah. No, I'm in there. See, Ben Frank said facts, KP. Yeah, I know I was in there. Probably one of the secret chambers.
Okay, well, here's the trailer.
Oh, they said they never seen my character.
Activision.
Countdown.
Are you ready? Are you mad inside? Got you strapped down.
Maybe I think I saw me in there.
Bullets, rip full clip. Guard speed, approach, follow my lead. Fire winds gust, empire crush, full thrust. Rolling the whole road with the rush. Untouchable chunk of an earwax assault. Sound waves slaying
Def Jam, that's right. That was the other one. You remember Def Jam?
Yeah.
They had a Def Jam video game. That was dope. I remember playing that.
All out the woodworks, hood shirts and wizards. No matter.
That's cool, man. Well, hey, I mean, it's you never know what's possible in the future.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They max that on dirty.
Boy, we went in on the games.
Yep. All right, man. Let's get ready. We're gonna make it a short night tonight since I just got back. Let's get to our music. Let's get to the music. And
Okay.
yeah. Wait a second. No, oh yeah.
Shout out to everybody for rocking with us. If you're still there, that's great. Weren't you supposed to have guests show up today, or no? That's gonna be next week.
Nah, that was. They said they're going to come next time. That was a draw I was just speaking to.
All right, let's just keep it moving then.
Oh, that out the freezer.
What you got?
More matcha up in there.
All right. Oh shit, we got a few. Let's do it. So you want to go into the song promotions?
Mm-hmm. Let's get ready to rumble. Man, we cleared up a lot. You know what I'm saying? We did a lot. We went through some good acknowledgement of different foods. What else we covered? We covered we had some funny moments, some sauce. And but the thing is, as long as we learn and we elevate in these crazy times that we're in right now, and being centered means getting back to you. And I just want to inspire someone, you know what I'm saying? So being centered is getting back to your zone and not letting distractions take you out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
The windows and the doorways of opportunity will open. You just have to have patience. And in patience, you learn a lot. Virtue. You learn the techniques of how to survive and how to think and how to become a better version of yourself. And with that, you come into yourself and you become that extra man that you've been thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the video game. But then it's just a replica of what you're going into, and you could look at it as a spiritual sense. So as we learn, as we go further and learning things and we move accordingly, connect the dots, elevate in all levels. We'll get through it. Peace.
True that.
Where's my clap at, man?
Oh yeah, hold on. I was getting the song.
We went through tomatoes, yeah.
Yeah.
Went through tomatoes. My lack for I lost my love for ketchup. We ate Manuka honey live. How you feel after the Manuka?
I'm like feeling good.
It's hitting all type of levels.
I feel
right?
electric right now, but I know honey because I eat it every day anyway.
Yeah. This is called Witherspoon. Witherspoon.
Mm.
So it's 100%. And it's a little expensive. But pay for it now so you don't have to pay for it later in life.
Yeah, it's going to lower your stress.
That's another thing. We're going through too much stress because we're letting things build up until it turns into a callus of such around your aura.
Yeah, it's the number one cause of disease, is stress.
And it codes into our cells and it tells your cells things. Rechanneling, redoing, there's nothing wrong with that. Resurfacing, anything you have to redo. And back up a little bit so you can start over. There's nothing wrong with that. Repeating things till you get it right.
All right.
Nothing wrong with that. It's just one step at a time. One step.
True, true. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Our first submission is from Black Sunshine, the producer featuring Fire Sis
Oh, I like that name.
from Reading, England, UK.
Black Sunshine.
Name of the track is called Sexy Shit. It's an MP3.
I'm feeling your love like a spiritual. Yeah. Every day like a ritual. I'm feeling your love like a spiritual. Every day like a ritual. Yeah. See, the first time was the right time, but the right time was the first time.
Where's she from?
UK.
I'm feeling your love like a spiritual. Every day like a ritual. You're far from the typical. You're different. I like what I get when I'm with you. With you. I'm feeling your love like a spiritual. Every day like a ritual. You get me so high. I said the first time was the right time, and the right time was the first time.
This is Flames.
I said the first time was the right time, and the right time was the first time. I said the first time was the right time, and the right time was the first time.
Everything about this.
I see my future in your eyes, telling you the truth and never lies. To my surprise, I see my future in your eyes, telling you the truth and never lies.
This one right here,
Can
Hall
we
of
go
Fame.
somewhere today? We can talk all day, we can play all night. Let's go somewhere today. We can talk all day, we can play all night. Alright, I'm feeling your love like a spiritual, every day like a ritual. No, you're far from the typical. You're different. I like what I get when I'm with you. With you. I'm feeling your love like a spiritual. Every day like a ritual. You get me so high. I said the first time was the right time, and the right time was the first time. I said the first time was the right time, and the right time was the first time.
I got the key to your lock, so I know where to put it. I key to your lock, so I know where to put it. I got the key to your lock, so I know where to put it. I key to your lock, so I know where to put it. I got the key to your lock, so I know where to put it. I key to your lock, so I know where to put it. I got the key to your lock, so I know where to put it. I key to your lock, so I know where to put it.
Yeah, your body, oh, so right. Your body, yeah. You unlock so many different levels in me. I'm needing your love, it comes like therapy. And when you're talking to me, you get so deep. You make me weak, make me smile, and
Hold still.
make me weak.
Yo.
Hold still.
I gotta leave my faith when it comes to you.
Headshot.
Cause you are my boo, and I wanna make you happy. I don't wanna see you blue.
Dude, that track is fire. I love the concept. If they launch this, they're gonna make trap remixes to this. I can already hear the trap remix to it. It's so
TikTok.
sick.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see who would do it. DJ Snake would probably do something sick to that.
Yeah, I gotta get on the remix.
But that is fire.
Yeah.
I love the vocals. I love the concept. I love the melody of everything. I
Right.
love the chords. I love the direction. That is hot.
Yo.
That's a hot track. And you could launch it like that, but I'm telling you, I mean, with some more backbeat, with some more solid bass, and boom, 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 ka, like big, epic, like make it huge. Like it can be. It's beautiful the way it is. I love how it is. I don't want to take away from it, but I can also hear how a remix to it would be so dope to that too. That's a fire track. That's a hit song. If if someone gets a hold of that, if somebody remixes that, you're looking at a hit. But that is ready. That is freaking ready. I'm trying to think who would do a remix to it, but shit, I wish I could do a remix to that because that is hot. But I'm digressing. That's great. Black Sunshine, the producer, featuring Fire Sis. That's a great name. That it was Fire. Reading, England, UK. You're sitting on a hit song right there.
I think. You finished?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
All right. I think we had her before, if I'm not sure. And the last time that we heard her, it was a while back and was Fired In.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure it's the same chick. This has different emotions going on in my cerebral, my whole being. That song is super fire.
Yes.
Fire. I must.
We don't say that often, too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of good songs. But...
Hall of Fame off top. And it was the soul. It was the soul of it. It had like a Lauren, Mike, I don't know. It was just a soul in it, the grabbing. And
Erica.
it kind of like grabbed my soul. Yeah, Erica Badu. And it kind of like pulls you into it. And I was like, oh man, this is right now. I'm lost for words. I'm strictly emotional. Yeah,
that was hot, man. I love it. I love that style too. It had a lot of Lauryn Hill in it too.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I heard that, Lauren.
Yeah, I was listening to the beat. It's flawless everywhere. That girl Fire Sis is just incredible. Perfect. Of course, I can always critique the nuances of like the bass kick and the snare probably being a little more poppy and everything, but I don't want to
nothing to it.
I don't want to say anything else. I don't want to say anything else. You're sitting on a hit song right there.
Yeah,
and
we gotta keep in touch with her.
Yeah, and Black Sunshine, you get the right investor, and then for promotion for that track, get a video. 100% do a video for that.
Got to.
And you're set. You're set. There's nothing else to say. That is so fire.
Shout out to the fourth Fuji also. That's where, oh man, that song was just crazy right there. Shout out to the fourth.
I'm not sure if it's released yet. I'm not even sure if he's in the chat. Timothy, if you're in the chat, or Black Sunshine.
I want to hear that again.
Yes, that's how you know it was a good track.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear it again. But yeah, it's called. You need a better name for it. It's called Sexy Shit. I know that's one of those names. I know when you're producing, you make tracks and you're like, I don't know what to call it, but we're gonna call it Sexy Shit for now. I get it, but you got to give that a solid name. Probably have Fire Sis name it off something that she says in her lyrics. Do you know what I mean? But rename it. Go back and master it. I don't know if it's done to you or whatever, but if it's not done yet, master it. Make sure that bass kick and the snare kick is fire. But you're sitting on a freaking worldwide hit song right there, 100%. Do you know what I mean?
That's Stick great. With us.
Yeah.
I want a part of that. I want to do a remix. Something to do with that.
Hey, maybe they want you to do a verse. You know what I mean?
Whatever. That song's
If
fire.
you want Priest to do a verse, email him at info@killahpriest.tv. I'm not going to speak for Priest on how he handles his verse business, but yeah, hit him up because, man.
Nah, that one is dope.
Come to America with that track, man. That was great. Okay.
It's the soul behind it, man.
Yeah.
Was that SL Smith?
It was the energy.
KP?
I don't know. I don't know if that was SL Smith or not. But that was from the UK.
Yeah.
Black Sunshine. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Well, it started off like that, right?
What a way to start the...
Yeah, it just hit us in the head like, boom, we wasn't ready for that.
Absolutely.
We over here on Manuka Honey.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
Encore.
Let's keep it moving. Next down, we got a track from The Third Vine from Pasadena, Texas. The track is called Baby Girl, Diamonds and Pearls.
What's up, baby girl? Let me make you my world. I'll be your king, you be my queen, and we'll build an empire. Feel it. Yeah.
I said you got
Feel it.
mushrooms.
I'm thinking of you, are you thinking of me too? Can I hold you down forever? Will you always be my boo? Staying true to each other as we go through ups and downs. Life isn't always easy, we gon' run into some rounds. Make a pack, I got your back. It's just us against the world. But if we stay together, we can make it through the stormy corazon. Yes, you are. I'm the sky, you are the stars, and we will always be together as I hold you in my arms. In my heart, you will stay as we take it day by day. That will turn into eternity. I really love you, babe. Listen, baby girl, let me make you my world. You a word so much more than diamonds and pearls. You're my lover, you're my queen, you're my best friend indeed. And this love that we have will last for eternity. Listen, baby girl, let me make you my world. You a word so much more than diamonds and pearls. You're my lover, you're my queen, you're my best friend indeed. And this love that we have will last for eternity. What's the matter? Why you crying, little mama, for real? You need to wander over here so I can wipe them tears. And after that, if you like, I can get you a beer and whisper something sentimental off in your ear. Now what you say, that's okay. I also got Alizé. And them girls say I'm good when it comes to foreplay. Let me be your undercover lover.
And I am drinking my matcha right now, so
know this, me and you. I'm here for you, you here for me because we all that we need. Some motherfuckers some haters leave it for the police. You my ace in the stack, my ride or die, that's a fact. And you know I think you sexy with them little O's attached. Yeah. What's up, baby girl? Let me make you my world. You a word so much more than diamonds and pearls. You're my lover, you're my queen, you're my best friend indeed. And this love that we have will last for eternity. Listen, baby girl, let me make you my world. You a word so much more than diamonds and pearls. You're my lover, you're my queen, you're my best friend indeed. And this love that we have will last for eternity. I'm thinking of you daily, then no if and a maybe. Wishing you was here so you could sing serenade me. Nah, I'm just playing, I'ma serenade you. You deserve the best, I wanna give it to you. We can be flowing in an ocean of love. And listen, baby girl, I'm not trying to bug. I just wanna tell you how you making me feel. Because tomorrow isn't promised, so I need you to hear. So now I go to sleep so I can invade your dreams. Remember, you were beautiful and always my queen. Yeah, the third vine. Love is in the lab, and we out. Holla at your boy.
I'm giving it a bomb.
All right. Cool vibe.
You can't knock nobody that's searching for love, and
yeah,
you know what I mean.
There's definitely always an audience for the love songs.
Yeah.
You know,
if it's sincere.
Yeah. The only thing I would point out is probably the mix. Some of the layers, especially the echoed layer, the one that was like stereo, was a bit loud. I would push that back. And then some of the other layers were kind of dirty as far as the phasing, so you could hear how some of the words were off. The more off it is, the more you got to lower those layers. The more on point the layers are, the more you could raise them up. Do you know what I mean? So because the layers were probably a little bit off with each other, they were out of sync. You can either redo those so that they are in sync, or just make them lower. You know what I mean? That was the only thing I could think of, was that in the mix. But other than that, I think the lead vocals were mixed okay. I think that was cool. The lead vocals were cool. It's just the layers can be tricky.
I agree with AD. When you're doing a song like that, like the concept is dope. It's nice. It's very respectable. I mean, it wasn't like disrespectful. It was something like, you know, making a song, looking for your loved one or baby girl. But when you're doing a song like that, you can become lazy on it a little bit. So it's like, make sure that everything's on point and you not too lazy, and make sure that it sounds, you know, everything's on point. Always have not too many yes men around you, but I agree with 100% AD said. So I heard it's a little bit of laziness on it, but the concept was dope.
There you go. Very nice. All right, let's keep them.
And the laziness was in the mix.
Yeah. Very cool. Next, we've got none other than Lord Galaxar from the Gamma Quadrant.
Hey.
This track is called Paid Avenue.
Shout out G-Rap and Polo, man.
Now you did it.
Go to the riches.
Whether fast or slow, I still get the dough. I'ma win, count to 10, I just made some more. Cop and blow so much banks don't know what to do. When the hoe woke up, I spent the grand on a shoe. Gangs been ran through, send them dudes back to school. Or Jamal Galaxar, make it do what it do. Galaxar spit the impossible, half-ass roster too. Sip the lean, my verse sound all chopped and screwed. Still spending dough that we got from school. Student loans and credit scams do what we got to do. Kill the game till them lames say hip-hop is through. Shoot at your feet like Delariski, you the hottest shoe. Cool G Rap killed this beat back when I was in school. Cut the lunch line, dishes class, acting a fool. Ass gifted Phil, crazy Lou. Those my three stooges. Love the brothers since BSU, kid. Taken down by that one white chick, y'all remember. Niggas been on some goofy shit forever and ever. Thought y'all was hard, but your texture's feather. Soft as baby cow leather. Rocky times like Carl Weathers. XRP cheddar trades looking better. Sauce from the boss, make your hoes get wetter. We got the lobster tacos, gross cabos. Turn to San Diego, ended up in Cabo. Where the fuck am I, God? What the fuck? What road are we on? Hey, you know what street this is?
Órale, pinche Miami.
What? See?
What road is this?
No, yes. You just know it, whatever, motherfucker.
All right. Lord Galaxar with the
Always
entertainment.
dope. Lord.
Got something there.
Yeah, what you gonna say?
Vocals were a little bit loud. I would have turned up the beat a little on the mix, but you know, Lord Galaxar doing his thing.
Yeah, what we gonna say, man? Lord Galaxar, he can rhyme, he's dope. Concepts, he always coming with something that's original. It's you know, no pun intended, it's coochie rap, but he makes it a little bit brighter. You know what I'm saying? He just turns it up. Everything he gets on, he makes it a little bit brighter. He's funny, witty, and that's what MCing is about, being witty. And he's very clever. But if you listen to the schemes and the formats, it's dope.
It's a wonderful thing.
Keep doing it, my brother.
It's entertainment.
Yeah, he's definitely down.
All right, let's go. Next now, we've got Fella B from Melbourne, Australia.
And shout out to Click, my man Aries. Click It. From the Click It tribe. Dope MC. I'll be hearing more from him too.
You got a super chat.
Oh. Or father says, when will the Moon Crickets make a new album? Whenever Lord Fury is ready. I mean, we got a lot of stuff that we always, you know, that we record, but shout out to Lord Fury. God, whenever you're ready, when he say go time, then I'm always there for the brethren.
Nice.
Do us up with his cousin soon.
All right. This next one here is called Jamin from Fella B. Oh, I know what sample library he's using.
Oh, yeah?
I have it. I have these samples.
Oh, that's Termination. Automatic Terminator. Oh man, you got the picture too. I'm sorry to do this to you, my brother.
Dope track. I think somebody who would know how to spit to this could tear it out. They would have to rap in a shuffle. So you got a lot of that. You know what I mean? that old school vibe, the shuffle. If they do it like that to this beat, I think this beat has some potential. Down for a while. Kick back, relax, and let your own bounce. Start from the beginning, whether we're winning.
I answered that question.
Fast and furious, fast and furious, curious. It's cool. Nice. Good shuffle beat.
The only thing is, AD called out your sample.
Oh yeah, I have it. I have that sample.
So,
It's
yeah.
a little sample library. I think it's called New School Hip Hop.
Yeah, try to be a little bit more original because he took the sample from there. He did not create anything.
Well,
so
I mean,
I got to tell that brother to continue doing what you do, but try to be a little bit more original and try to be more sacred where you get your samples from, and not make it too obvious. But you pulled it out.
Only because I have the same one. These are samples that you're allowed to use legally.
But I'm just saying, if it's going to be original,
it's only
if you're going to come to the Killah Priest Podcraft, just be a little bit more original and not something that everyone would know or somebody would notice. And the way that it sounds is that he didn't even create the sample; he just took it and then looped it up and just sent it in.
I mean, a lot of producers do that though. I don't want to knock him for that. You know what I mean?
I'm not knocking him.
I happen to notice it.
This is called creative criticism, constructive criticism.
I hear you.
Be a little bit more discreet when you get your information. Try to chop a little bit. Listen to brothers like cats on there, Mark Buddha, definitely Voltage. Listen how they chop, screw, mix up, turn around. Something that's going to make you stand out bigger than the rest. That's all. Or just stand out, period.
I'm trying to see.
That's constructive criticism.
I hear you. I feel bad I pointed it out. I just recognized the sample.
Yeah, but I can't just get up here and just play a Stevie Wonder joint and just tell you to rhyme over it. Say I created it, but
Yeah.
So what happens though? I'm just saying, just try to chop it a little bit, flip it up. Great effort. Don't stop producing though.
Yeah. All right, this next one here is from DJ from Guam, featuring Express Apple.
Yeah.
From Jamaica.
We're about to go there. Yeah, man.
Name of the song is It's a Wonderful Thing.
I go out to Guam and have a good time.
It is a wonderful thing to see so many people come together, sharing the love and the joy in the cold weather. It is a wonderful thing to see brothers and sisters embracing each other. Let's care some more for the children. Let's do it together. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Come, let's hail Him. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Hail from deep within. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Come, let's hail Him. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Hail from deep within. Another wonderful thing to see. The animals, the birds, and the bees enjoying the wonderful tranquility. Oh, it's a blessed beauty before the Almighty. Another wonderful thing to see. Oh, mommy and daddy take great pleasure caring for the baby. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Come, let's hail Him. Come, let's hail Jah, unity, brothers and sisters embracing each other. Let's care some more for the children, let's do it together. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Come, let's hail it. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Hail from deep within. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Come, let's hail it. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Hail from deep within. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Come, let's hail it. Come, let's hail Jah, hail Mother Nature. Hail from deep within. It is a wonderful thing to
Great world music.
The vibe. Yeah, somebody said vibes up.
Guam doing his thing.
I love it. You know what it is? Somebody said Killah Priest Fro. I love when you make music to change the world or change the attitude, just change a person's mood. You know what I'm saying? Certain things like that. You know, reggae. Like I said before, if you fight at a reggae, you need to get kicked out. You're not allowed in here anymore.
You on the wrong drugs.
Yeah, exactly. You're fighting at a reggae club. You need to be pushed out and never let in again. That person, you the type of person get mad at the sun. Who gets frown up at the sun? That's sunshine. Put it on your face and wash it.
True. All right, I think our last one
Positive.
is DJ Aurora Borealis from New York.
Aurora. Yo. Can't wait to hear what the Aurora would come with.
This one is called Guam Lion, produced by the DJ from Guam.
Shout out to Guam. I see him up in the building.
The hip-hop disciple, the DJ from Guam. Lion of Judah. The Born Identity, Jason Bourne.
Long pause for this. Long pause.
Hey yo, it's the Avatar. A bad beast like fire, wind, water. Earth, wind, debris, click, basic, flick. Anything angel say this one here for. All my cats in the bag, it's a my thing. And fine tune alleviate mental escape. Alcatraz, trash MC, throw 'em over SC. Been Latin, ashes with a high whistle crashes. Bars blasts, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The CPR killer was a must. Resurrection like the graves in the book of Revelation. Sucker coming, hear the birds humming. Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, all in the Vatican building, pavilion. Men, women, children, entourage, CIA, FBI debating. Deleted email messages, appendices, appendix. Mason Dixon line, Jason Bourne apprentice. 10 months in the womb, catacomb. Born identity, remain discreet. They couldn't identify me. Mistaken identity, check your sorority. With mahogany, dinosaur bones, fossil 75 million years old. Technology, carbon dated.
So you give him a chance, yo. So they said RZA, brother. Yeah.
All right. You already know what I'm going to say. You got to turn up the drums and lower the vocals. That's my opinion. The mix is always subjective.
It was a vibe.
But that's what I would do. Lower the vocals a little bit and turn up the drums. I want to hear the beat.
That's Guam on the drums.
Oh, then Guam, yeah.
No, I think you know how Aurora do it. He
But
just
yeah.
jumps on it and get on it.
Yeah.
Shout out to like the lyrics. Yeah, lyrics was fire. Give Aurora a chance. He'll knock that ball out the park. Right out the park.
Yeah.
In the dock. No doubt. That was fire.
No, I dig his style.
Yeah.
I dig the style.
Yeah. Super chat real quick. I looked this up real quick for the brother so he could spell it right. Get it right.
Get it right. Get it tight. I think we got the super chats right here. Let me
Somebody
see
say get
what
your
we
mix
missed.
down. Static. So No need though. See. It is retrograde.
We're in the pre-shadow of retrograde, so we're already starting to see some breakdowns with all kinds of things. So let's see. Who did we miss?
Last three.
Shout out to Danny. Kermit said love is love, love. Shout out to Freddie Cali. Alif Bell. Bella B. Godfather 3000. Kermit Allen. What did you mean by this discipline Darmo on the heavy mental track, KP?
I looked it up real quick. His name is Damos. Just look up Damo. Damo Damo and Monk, and you'll understand that he had discipline. He didn't move. He's the Buddhist that meditated under a tree. He didn't move, just stood there. So that's a lot of discipline. Little bee might just come by you. Some might come on your shirt. You know what I mean? But you got to sit there. And he sat there through all of that. I mean, he didn't complain about going to the bathroom or anything. He just sat there. So that's the discipline of Damo. Look at my... Yeah, that's true. Could you imagine sitting under a tree for fit? A lot of y'all can't even sit still nowhere. You know what I mean? You can't sit still and have a conversation for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I just want to ask you the time or how you feeling. So that's a lot of discipline for back then. He sat under a tree and look him up.
All right. And then shout out to Danny Salinas again.
Yeah.
All right. That concludes the song promotion segment. If you're interested in submitting tracks for the next show, which is next Monday, go to killerpriest.tv/song promo, and the link is in the description. Yeah. Up.
Still, Danny Salinas got 888. It's 816.
Can you play Fame at the end of the show? Okay. Just making it easy for me. I always check to see if someone made a fan video.
Mm-hmm. Also, we got new music coming soon. We got a lot of things that we're working on. And thank y'all for everybody who's been with me through these hard times and yourself and growing. And always stay positive and, you know, stay woke. And, you know what I mean? Just be on point. I want to thank everybody who came to the Podcraft tonight. Hey, do you got any announcements?
Nope. Nope.
He's like,
that's
yes, I'm
about
glad
it.
we out of here quick.
Yeah, it was a good show.
I see you, DJ from Guam. Yo, we're going to be out there soon, back at Guam's. And I have a show coming up in Happyville. No, it's called Happy Land? Happy Land, California. You ever heard of that?
Happy Land.
What is it called, bro? Happy is like it's something like that. Happy.
That's not West Hollywood, right?
Nah. Apparently. Well, it's gonna be with DJ Guam, so I'm coming back up to Marina and have a good time up there. And every time I go up there to see Guam, it's always fun. Guam Village, yeah, that's right. Who can make the sun shine? Light it up with glee. All right, y'all. Love, peace, Fonto leaves, and hair grease.
Yeah.
And y'all stay positive. And I want to say, y'all laughing. I'm glad I can make y'all laugh, man. For real. Because I'm sad inside. Now, let me stop. Well, I'm glad I can make y'all laugh. No, I'm just joking. Peace and love to the Podcraft. Thank y'all for coming through.
Hey, see y'all on Monday.
All I wanted was the fame and the money. All I wanted was the cars and the honey. Till I die, till I rise, till I die, till I rise, till I rise. Don't stop till you get $1 million. Nope, don't stop till you get $1 zillion. Then what? Enemies at your door. Hide your money under floor. Don't trust your whore. Screening your calls. Niggas used to be cool, but ain't cool no more. Now you go on the wall. Just made a deal as a businessman. Lawyers jerking you, you can't trust your fam. Got cancer from all those cigars. Never picture yourself on the IV because of liquor. Dreaming of your funeral. Some niggas wanna shoot at you. Now you're being fed through a tube. The suspects unusual. Kings die, thrones rust. Skeleton bones turn to dust. This money you trust, hard luck. Now you're stuck. Your family's fucked. That's what happens when guns bust. Rush. All I want was the fame and the money. All I want was the cars and the honey. Till I die, till I rise, till I die, till I rise. All I wanted was the fame and the money. All I wanted was the cars and the honey. Till I die, till I rise, till I die, till I rise. Game recognize game. G's recognize G's. Shootouts in the rain cause of MONE. Why my nephew had to die. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. My fan for your fam. Niggas just shoot. Why we talking? Their lives are coughing. If he go, they put his riches in the auction. Damn, love teardrops and pain. Hug fear stops the rain. A bullet's in the kiss. A bunch of Brooklyn kids cried that day when the hearse rolled through with big. Listen to the vision Martin had. Shots in the flag. David rocks in his bag. We love money. Bust slugs for money. Would you sell your mom for money? Soon, all in tune. That's what would be required from this country. Doom.